On the edge of the Yorkshire moors is the picturesque town of Kirby Moorside, home to auctioneer Angus Ashworth.
Now, this is a good thing. I know a lot of you in here own Ferraris.
He's on a mission to help celebrities.
Welcome to Powell Towers.
Blimey, that was a knock.
Nice to see you.
And
Come
you.
on in.
Hello.
Turn prized possessions collected over their lives
And these are potentially to go, are they?
Yeah, absolutely.
So that's a bit weird.
into piles of cash.
If we auction this, we're going to go halves on the profit.
Come along as he visits their homes.
Basically, my home is your home.
Anything that doesn't fix cars can go.
You can assure me you're actually an auctioneer. This isn't some weird burglary or something.
And uses his expert knowledge
If this is right, this could be something very special.
to uncover hidden gems,
The table at the back, I like more than anything else.
Yeah.
sentimental family heirlooms,
This is a problem when your mum and dad keep everything.
and the super strange.
So, how do you have Houdini's sack?
Then invites them back to his Yorkshire auction house, where he sells their unwanted treasures
1800 for Lawrence's pumpkin.
and makes them lots and lots of money.
Yes, thank you very much indeed.
Mademoiselle.
Oh, thank you, Jack.
Jack's tying up. Maybe Angus, actually.
That's terrible, Angus.
Removal men Gary and Pete consider themselves the creme de la creme of loading and unloading the auction house's vans.
Yeah, it's always the same, isn't it?
Yeah.
But while their hands are full of furniture, Angus is calling on the help of specialist valuer Nick for today's job.
Nick.
Hello.
Hello. Say what you see.
Nice telephone box.
Yeah, but imagine if it was blue and said police on it.
It'd be a TARDIS.
Correct. We're going to go see somebody who's the longest-running Doctor Who companion.
Oh, Fraser Hines, is it?
Fraser Hines, it is.
I'm a bit of a
I
fan.
knew you would know
I'm
that.
a bit of a Doctor Who.
Yeah.
There you go, Nick. You're in for a treat then. Fraser Hines appeared alongside the second Doctor, Patrick Troughton, as his trusty assistant, Jamie McCrimmon, for a whopping 116 episodes. Hines also starred as Joe Sugden in Emmerdale for a mammoth 2 decades.
Well, not a huge drive today. So 2 hours. Going to a little village just outside Lincoln.
OK.
Yes, they'll be meeting Thesp Fraser, king of the long-running TV character, at his home in Bassingham.
I've been acting, crikey, I think nearly 60 years. It's amazing. I'm still at it as well. I think my career highlight would be Doctor Who, definitely. We'd still be in the TARDIS now, because we're having so much fun. 3 of the happiest years of my life.
He's done a lot. I mean, he's been in the business a long, I mean, he started as a child actor in movies.
I think I was 11 when I did King of New York, a Charlie Chaplin film. It's great. If I'm back home having a supper party and somebody says, oh, Ian McKellen said to me that when I was doing The Hobbit, I said, well, Charlie Chaplin once said to me, and the knives and forks go, Jack, what? There's probably only 4 actors that actually are still alive that worked with Charlie Chaplin, and luckily I'm one of them.
Well, I think it should be quite an interesting job, although I need to ask him why on earth are Yorkshireans living in Lincolnshire?
I'm a Yorkshire Scotsman because my mother is Scottish and I was born in Yorkshire, so people say, can't get any meaner than you, Fraser.
Watch out, Angus! And this Yorkshire Scotsman is taking no prisoners when it comes to this clear-out. With plans to move into a smaller property that perhaps seems bigger on the inside, some of his worldly possessions have got to go.
Well, I wanted Angus to come today because I've got quite a few things just gathering dust. If you look at something and go, it's memories or history. If it's history, you can get rid of. Memories you keep. As simple as that.
OK, I think I understand. And what are the plans for any profits?
I want to go to Australia to see my nephew. He lived in Melbourne, so he's getting time off from work, so he's going to turn around with me.
All right, here we are, Nick. I'll pop in and see him and see what's what.
All right, well, I'll hang on here until I await further instructions.
Hello.
Angus.
It is indeed.
Fraser.
Fraser, good to see you.
Come on in.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. Welcome to my humble little abode.
I mean, looking round, you've got racehorses everywhere.
Me on my horse, excavator
So
lady.
you're actually a jockey?
Yeah.
What?
I had my racing colours, Yorkshire TV colours, black with a yellow chevron and a brown cap for the earth.
Yeah.
So that was it, yeah.
So we're having a bit of a fin out today.
Yes,
Right?
definitely, yes. I've dug some lovely stuff out for you. I've got some lovely antique stuff like Beswick's. I've got some lovely old pictures and paintings. I've got Doctor Who stuff.
Aha, some things from his illustrious career. What's first?
How's about this here, look? My original Emmerdale farm cap.
Hey, still fits.
Yeah, if the cap fits.
Well, I've got mine with me as well.
Yeah.
I think I prefer mine, but what do you think?
Good. So the peak is quite strong. So when I did milking scenes, I used to spin it round like that and do the milk. And somebody said, why are you doing like that? Because if you do it that way round, it's very sensitive for cow's udders. And the peak is jagging it, so you have to wear the cap back to front.
I think I'll keep my cap, but I can definitely sell yours for you.
A great first find. I'm sure there's some Joe Sugden fans in Kirby Moorside.
Hey, look now, this is a one-off, Angus. It was at the 50th anniversary Doctor Who party, and every Doctor and his companion had a table decoration.
Yes.
Patrick was always playing the recorder. That was his little trait.
Yeah.
And at the end of the night, it was left there, and I said, what's going to happen? They said, well, we're going to throw it away. I went, well, I'll have it. Because I thought, one day, you know,
it's unique, isn't it?
There's going to be a collector who will think, crikey, I've got a one-off.
So you're happy for that to go?
Yes, I am, yeah.
Yeah. Right, well, I best go get a box for that.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Yeah, and I'll get packing.
Boxes at the ready, Nick.
Hey, Nick, you all right?
Yeah.
There's not huge amounts. It's mostly small items.
Yeah, can I bring some boxes?
Yeah, that'd be great. Yeah.
Right.
Leaving Nick to get a head start on the packing, Angus goes hunting.
With Fraser's love of horses and racehorses, I'm not surprised to come across some of these ceramic figures. Now, this one's by Beswick, and Beswick was founded in 1894, I think it was, and they predominantly made decorative figures of animals. This could be Fraser in his heyday as a jockey. Now, when we look at the base mark, this is a relatively modern Beswick piece. So the original piece like that would have been from the early 20th century, that particular model, but it's been recreated later on with this more modern Beswick stamp on it. If it was the earlier version, it would be a bit more interest, but still a good thing.
This 70s remodel could still fetch a few quid on auction day.
Hopefully, we can take that, and that will be a winner for Fraser.
What's this? It's got a space rocket on the front of it. No, Russian space food. That's really interesting. Well, there'd be a big difference between space food that was actually made with the intention of sending it up to the space station. That would be a lot of money. This is more of a kind of a gift pack, an experience just for civilians to enjoy. Cherry drink, I've got banana parfait. Of course, you've got some borscht as well, which is a special Russian Eastern European dish. They're all in tubes. You know, it's literally, that's how you eat in space. I mean, they've been eating this since the 1960s. I'd have to try it. I would definitely try that as an experience. But like on a night with some friends around or something, hey, try this, have a bit of proper space borscht. It'd be quite a fun night.
I bet Fraser has had a fun night or two in a career that spans 6 decades.
You've been in a film with Charlie Chaplin, is that right?
Yes.
And do you think, although it came at the beginning of your career, do you think that's one of your career highlights? I mean, that's...
Oh, yeah, it's got to be, yeah. And that and Omar Sharif lending me his Rolls Royce.
Oh, that was very nice of them.
In Austria, yes. We were making a movie, and I was playing chess with him, and he said, what are you doing tonight? I said, I'm taking a young girl out dancing. How will you get there? I said, I'll take a cab. He said, I've got a lot of lines to learn. I'll lend you my driver. Lovely man, lovely man. The next day he said, how was yesterday? Oh, thank you so much. Lovely day, lovely evening. Is she beautiful? Oh, beautiful. Are you in love? No. Would you mind if I took her out? Yes, of course. Here's a number. And I started to laugh. He went, why are you laughing? I said, I bet this is the first time that an actor who's not even on the poster got to the girl before you did. He went, yes. The only time. You can see him thinking, never again.
I mean, what a fascinating chap. And he's got a real mixture of items. You know, there's not loads of things, but what I really like is a lot of these items really speak volumes about him, whether it's the Beswick racehorse, relates to his racing career. You know, we've got his cap, iconic cap. And, you know, we couldn't come here and not get a bit of Doctor Who memorabilia.
Talking of which, it's the TARDIS. But this one seems to have a phone in it.
Right.
So where are we going? In my house?
Yeah,
Where
well,
are you taking me?
I'll introduce you to Nick.
Hello, Fraser.
The Doctor's assistant meets Angus's assistant.
My colleague is our, well, sort of in-house toy and model specialist.
They can't all be time travellers.
Have you seen one of these before, though?
I haven't seen one of these before.
Yeah.
No. Oh, nice, though.
Yeah, and it works. That plugs into your normal socket.
Yeah. You're much better off having something interesting like that in your house than a normal
I think, I think, yes.
It's a centre point, isn't it? It's a talking piece. And how long have you had it?
Oh, God, oh, crikey. I've got to have it at least 20 years.
So that can go, can it?
Yes.
The lads get to work with loading up all of Fraser's things. And after 90 minutes of hard graft, the job is done. Well, almost.
Now, this is interesting because this is a very, very famous picture. Pharaoh's horses. This won't be the original painting. If it is, I can retire, and so can Fraser. But the original painting was done, I think it was around about 1848, by John Frederick Herring. Now, Herring is become a renowned painter, and this is arguably his most famous artwork. And as such, students or artists copied Herring. Now, there have been examples that have made thousands. Now, I don't think this is in that league, but it's still a fantastic piece. You know, it's got a fair bit of age to this. The early 20th century, turn of the century. Now, there isn't a signature on this, but, you know, we could be well into the high hundreds for this. Yeah, today's been a good day. Fraser, well,
all done.
We're all loaded up, yeah. It's been an absolute pleasure to meet you.
I get to meet you guys again over a pint up in a good Yorkshire ale or champagne, who knows?
Yeah,
Depends how the sale goes.
Yeah. Wonderful. Well, we'll see you on sale day.
Yeah,
I know you'd be delighted to be back home.
Look forward to it.
See you.
Cheers.
Right.
Thanks,
Bye-bye.
Nick. Well, it'll be interesting to find out what other people think of the stuff I'm selling. You know, whether they agree with me thinking, yeah, that's brilliant, or tumbleweed comes in.
What a fascinating day. You know, the thing I'm most excited about is that painting, the Pharaoh's horses. You know, very speculative. Could that run away and do some good money? Hopefully it'll be galloping away.
Let's hope you're right, Angus, because Fraser will be banking on every last penny to make that trip to Australia a reality.
Hey, Charlotte.
2 hours later, Angus arrives back with Fraser's items and the team gets straight to work unloading and preparing them all for auction. Something has caught saleroom manager Jeremy's eye.
This is a really nice object. Super thing. It's a cigar humidor. The purpose of the humidor was to keep the contents, i.e. the cigars, in perfect smoking condition. If a cigar isn't kept at the right humidity, you can get one of two problems. First one is they get too damp, hence they won't burn at all. And if they get too dry, then they burn really quickly. It was considered quite the thing to keep your cigars properly in the early part of the 20th century, and would be very important that you had a really good quality humidor. Obviously today, there are less people smoke, it's less fashionable, but the people that have them now want a nice one. It's a really good quality example. Absolutely fantastic.
Nick is taking a closer look at a set of 4 whiskey glasses and a decanter he brought back from Fraser's. And it looks like specialist valuer Chris wants a nosy.
All right, Chris.
Oh, I'll just take a seat if you don't mind.
Yeah.
Oh, what's this then you've got?
It's a commemorative set of RAF World War II aircraft. So you've got Spitfire, Hurricane, Mosquito. and of course a Lancaster. Yeah, what's quite important about this is it's 80 years ago that the Dam Busters raid took place.
Of course, it was 80 years this year, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, it's the night of the 16th and 17th of May 1943, and not all the bombers came back.
No, they didn't.
Quite a few were shot down, but they destroyed two dams, 2 of the 3 dams.
That action itself was probably what made that aircraft so iconic. It's a nice set, actually. I mean, it's not the kind of thing that you want to put in a cabinet and just leave there. It's the kind of thing I'd actually want to use that.
Unfortunately, though, the actual stopper has been broken off and re-glued. Different orientation.
There, you can
now.
see that there, yeah. And that is going to affect it, unfortunately.
It will, it will.
It's still a nice set, though.
Yeah, it was different, isn't it?
It's been 5 weeks since the clearance, and Yorkshire-born and bred Fraser is back on home turf.
I kept passing signposts. Oh, I remember that place.
Yeah.
Oh, I remember that place. Oh, I remember there. I remember here, there.
Or any particular lot you're worried about or excited about?
The humidor. If somebody,
humidor should sell all right.
Cigar smoker, yeah.
But maybe a picture might do all right.
Well, you're the expert.
Well,
not me.
we'll see. We'll see. Come on, let's go have a look.
Yes.
Fraser has 18 lots in today's sale, and there's a few minutes to spare for him to take one final trip down memory lane.
God, good old days.
Any cash made will be going towards Fraser's big trip to Australia. Think you can raise him the airfare, Angus?
I don't know, we've had mixed pre-sale interest. There's 1 or 2 things that have had a bit of interest in them.
The old Doctor Who phone box, which is a real phone box, actually.
And of course, we're hoping there's some very strong Doctor Who fans online that are going to really bid on those items, because, you know, they're fairly unique.
It reminds me of Patrick Troughton, so I'll be sad to see this go. Apparently, Angus has high hopes for this.
The star of the show is that picture, the Pharaoh's horses. I really, really rate that. So it'd be interesting to see what that does.
Well, we're about to find out. You can feel a buzz on the auction room floor as excited bidders take their seats. We've got Charlotte and Eleanor keeping a tentative eye on those internet bidders. Joe is taking phone bids, and we've got Porter Vanya on the floor. Saddle up.
Right then, it's gone 10 o'clock. We can get on the way then.
And they're off.
We've got the Beswick horse there, the jockey taking the fence. It's you, isn't it? There we go. Where should be for that? 60 bid, £60 a bid at 60 it is, then at 60.
A flurry of bids come in online.
Same mark. 65, 70, 70, 70 a bid at £70 a bid, 555, 75, 80, £80 a bid, £80 it is, then at 80, £80 it is, then at 80, 85, steady on, F5, 85, 90, £90, so keen, they're bidding twice. At £90, it's like a horse race at 90, 95, £100 is it, 100 it is, at 100 in the room, at £100, at 100 coming into the final straight now. Are there any challengers coming on the outside? No, it's at 100 in the room, at 100 we're taking the last fence, at 100 the gavel's up, at £100.
Hey!
Thank you. Thank you.
Wait in.
The horse and jockey kicks us off nicely, bringing in some healthy winnings. Next up,
Fraser's cap there, as worn as Joe Sugden. There we go. Where should be for this? Famous cap. £40, 40 and bit. 2, we're off now. 42, 5, 8, 50, 50. At £50 it is, then at 50. Selling, then at £50.
a Joe Sugden admirer right here in Kirby Moorside gets this. Now for the nest of recorders, a memento of Fraser's cherished years working with second Doctor Patrick Troughton.
There we go, where should be for this? 40, 2, 5, £45 are up to 45, 48, 50, 50 a bid, £50 a bid at 50 it is, then at £50 at 50 it is, then at 50, at £50. There we go.
Good, Angus are good.
So this is the Doctor Who TARDIS telephone. Where should be for this? I've got several bids. They start at 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. 90 a mat, 5, 100, 110 for the TARDIS.
I'll even sign it.
You'll even sign it if we get another bid. You can have whatever you like on it. There we go. At 110. We're all done at 110. 120.
Ooh, a bidder in the room swoops in just in time.
120. At 120 it is, then at 120.
Yeah. Well done.
It's time for Fraser's humidor that Jeremy had high hopes for.
I've got £100 bid, 110, 120, 120 a bid, 130, 130 a bid, 140. Are you in at 140, 150, 150? £150 it is then. We're all done. The humidor up 150.
That's right.
Another good sale.
It is then at £90.
And over the next 5 minutes, Angus puts 11 more of Fraser's lots under his gavel, including the Russian cosmonaut food,
At £20.
the whiskey decanter set,
We're all done at £20.
and 2 bright red retro telephones.
Selling then at £50.
Before moving on to the final lot, the reproduction of Herring's famous Pharaoh's horses.
Of course, after John Frederick Herring, who did the original there.
It's grabbed a lot of pre-sale interest, this one.
Where should be for this? I've got phone line. Net comes straight in at 480. I've got 500. 500 a bid. 500 a bid at 520, 40, 60, 80, 600.
Internet bids are tumbling in.
40, 60, 80, 680, 680 a bid. 680, 700 online, 720, 720 a bid. 720 it is, 740, 760, 760, 780, 780 a bid. 780, 800, 800 a bid. 800 it is. £800 at 800. You all right? £800 at 800. But on the phone, 820.
And now a phone bidder wants in.
820, 820 on the phone. 840, 860. 880, 900. It's on the phone at 900. Selling then gavel up at £900.
Wow.
And with that, the sale is done. Fraser has big plans of taking a trip to the land down under, but have his collectibles raised enough for him?
Fraser!
Wow, what about that?
Was that all right for you?
Over the moon, and particularly the 3 rearing horses. You work like a Trojan up there.
Well, I suppose you'd like to know how much money you'd be taking home.
Oh, God. Oh, yes, you know.
Yeah, you've forgotten about that, didn't you?
Well, no, I'm from Yorkshire. I'm from Yorkshire. You'll never forget.
Well, we're taking home £1,817.
No.
Yeah.
Wow. God, that is brilliant. Well, that's my airfare to Australia to see my nephew, then. Great to be back in Yorkshire. Oh, I think, in fact, I'm going to stay tonight and go round Yorkshire tomorrow on my way home.
I'm absolutely delighted for Fraser. The big result was the picture. It sold really well. He was really surprised, the look on his face. You know, it's moments like that that make that job worthwhile. He's been an absolute gent. We've had a great day, and I think he's very happy.
Have you seen what this is, by any chance?
It's an electric shock
No, it's not.
treatment.
Really?
A lot of weird and wonderful things come into the auction house. And this nifty tool could be perfect for Angus to keep his staff in check. Talking of checks, these two look like they're dressed for a day of lumberjacking.
All right, Angus.
Oh, yeah, you're all right, Jack.
Yeah, not too bad.
Interesting you bringing a radio in, because we are going to go see a radio DJ.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Well, she's done lots of other things.
OK.
It is the wonderful Jenny Powell.
Oh, yeah, tell you what, I listened to her on the morning.
Yes, Angus and Valuer Jack aren't going to chop down a forest. They're off to help Jenny Powell. From Top of the Pops to Wheel of Fortune to Loose Women, Jenny has graced our telescreens since she was a sprightly 16-year-old.
I basically entered a competition back in the 80s. A TV station were just looking for new faces, and there were about 4,000 people that turned up. So when I won that, it was quite a feat.
4 decades later, she's still at it.
Now gone into podcasting and a lot of radio. So, yeah, I have to say, I'm doing everything I love to do.
Hopefully that includes hanging out with a couple of checkered Yorkshiremen.
You forgot to let me know your wardrobe choice today. Maybe we'd just say it's company uniform.
Angus and Jack have got a 120-mile journey across the Pennines to Jenny Powell's house in Manchester.
When I was young, the thing to watch on telly was Top of the Pops.
Oh, I used to watch that as well.
Yeah. So she used to present that, and that was a massive show. And we're going to meet her and her daughter, Connie.
Jenny actually has 2 daughters. Her youngest, Polly Anna, age 14, and her eldest, 22-year-old Connie, who, when she isn't visiting, lives down south.
I'm an artist and I live in London, but I obviously love coming back home.
Oh, I wonder why.
Yes, when Connie isn't stuffing her face with Mum's home cooking, she's upstairs in her childhood studio.
I absolutely love it. It's like where I first painted when I was younger, so it's like very sentimental.
But nearly 10 years of spills and splatters are starting to take their toll.
Paint is just going everywhere else apart from on the canvas sometimes. Wherever you go, it goes on the bottom of your feet, and then those feet go elsewhere around the house, and then it goes on your clothes.
It's like living art.
You see what I mean? She talks her way out of everything.
So the penthouse studio has got to go. But luckily for Connie,
we've got lots of space in the shed, if it was cleared out, of course, for maybe Connie to do her work in there. Don't you agree, Connie?
Yeah.
So clearing out the shed is first on the agenda then.
Right, Jack, we're somewhere along here.
Well, house, Jack. It's lovely.
Yeah.
Stunning.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Sorry, Elsa.
Elsa.
Angus, Jack, Jenny. Welcome to Powell Towers. Come in.
Thank you.
Powell Towers, where Jenny has lived for 13 years, is a traditional Victorian townhouse made up of 5 bedrooms and stands 4 stories tall.
So how is it that we can help today?
The truth is, I've got a lot of pieces that have come with me from various other houses, but I don't necessarily use them all. Time to let them go.
And what are the plans for any money raised?
Want to help Connie out? Because we've got a couple of ideas, haven't we? We like an exhibition. And...
Yeah, I'd love to put an exhibition on in London. That's kind of my plan, in my next steps of my plan.
So, yeah, it'd be great to help her out.
Excellent.
So do you need us to, like, show you around?
I mean, that would be helpful.
First up on the tour, the shed, and hopefully soon to be Connie's new art studio.
Oh, welcome to Shay Shed. Shay Shed Jenny. I don't know. I've never invited anyone into the shed before.
Have you not? Well, we feel very privileged and honoured, don't we?
Yeah, so you should. I'm sure you've seen these beds before.
Yeah,
French
sort of a
beds.
French walnut bed. Yeah.
Yeah.
The good thing is you've got the mattress because quite often they're a 4 foot rather than the modern standard 4'6", and then that makes it tricky.
But this bed, I used to go out with, you know, Take That?
Yeah.
So I used to go out with Jason Orange. He eventually bought my flat, and in my flat was this gorgeous chandelier. And I said, right, Jason, you can have buy my flat, but I'm taking my chandelier. And he went, no, I want to keep the chandelier. I said, I'll tell you what, I'll have the bed for the chandelier.
OK, right.
So there's a story to that.
So...
Take that if you want.
I will take that, yes.
Oh. We've also got this amazing chest here.
Yeah, I like that.
My lovely fiancé, Martin. I met him 10 years ago. He lived in New York, so we used to go around all these amazing furniture shops. And this is from Brooklyn in New York. So that's a little bit, but it's got to go.
OK.
Jenny's making some tough decisions to clear some space for Connie.
Anything in the house, or is it just what we've got in here?
No, I've got, did I not tell you? You know it is called Powell Towers?
Yes.
Yeah, well, right at the very top, there's another beautiful bateau bed. They're very heavy, very awkward to dismantle, really difficult to take down 4.5 flights of stairs.
Right.
So there's that bit. And then there's some other stuff which is down in the cellar, which is 4 floors down.
She's enjoying this.
Basically, my home is your home. Have a good rummage round.
Well, I'll go have a look around the house, Jack. Do you want to make a start?
Yeah, I'll get started on all this.
Well, there's a lot of big, bulky bits. These old antique-style beds, we struggle with them. We really do. But, you know, there's some interesting pieces, so we shall see.
Good luck.
While Jack gets to grips with the shed, Angus starts in the basement. And what's this?
OK, so we've got a full-panelled screen, room screen. It gives you privacy, it can act as a room divider. I mean, folding screens have been around for a long time. I mean, you think back to them in the Victorian period, into the early 1920s and that sort of thing. I think this is a 20th century one as opposed to a much earlier piece. But it's a good thing, and we should be all right selling that.
A good start. Anything upstairs?
Jenny,
Hello.
I found your secret room.
Oh, you're in my boudoir. Some like little things that I've done before, like interviews and stuff with, you know, like Sylvester Stallone there.
Yeah.
And this one, look. More Brian Blessed. Yeah, but he was my favourite after you. Yeah. He's a really interesting guy. Also Arnold Schwarzenegger, he was incredible.
Yeah.
I was quite in awe when I first met him. But what I did was I thought, how can I break the ice? And I found out that there was this book that changed his life when he was back in Austria and he was a kid. It made him want to live the American dream, you know,
And you
get
bought
out of
him that
Austria. And
childhood
I bought him the book, and there was a little tear in his eye.
Oh.
And he's like, how did you know about this journey? And I'm like, I've done my research, Arnold, that's why.
Speaking of doing your research, how's Jack getting on in that shed?
So this is the typically French walnut bed frame. I can tell it's French because you've got this lovely sort of Rococo design. You've got these fantastic swirls there and the floral aspect. It's almost like a seashell pattern there as well. It's really lovely.
Rococo, deriving from the French word rocaille, meaning rock or broken shell, was a design style that first emerged in France in the early 18th century and was commonly seen in furniture, art and architecture.
It's not that old, only, you know, maybe 100 to 150 years old at most. They're not fantastic sellers' beds, but you never know, someone might just fall in love with the design.
Good, good. One for the van. Meanwhile, Angus is steadily making his way up the rest of the house. Connie's art is definitely a fixture here.
There's art all over the house. I mean, this is like the gallery, isn't it?
Yeah, it is like a gallery, home gallery. So I do like big, large-scale canvases, but I'm just thinking, you know, would Angus be interested in possibly trying to auction off one of my smaller, like line drawing nude pieces that are just on paper? I sketch them out first and then I paint over them with black acrylic paint.
So potentially we could take one to the sale?
Yeah, definitely. I'm gonna have a think about which one.
Fantastic. Yeah, well, I'll let you flick through and see potentially which one you want to send. And yeah, I'll keep looking around and we'll get some stuff loaded on the van.
Finally, the top floor.
Mum wasn't joking about paint on the floor, was she? So this is the bed. That's going to be fun getting that out. Now, the trouble is with a lot of these old beds is they're so small, which means they're very difficult to sell. Maybe you'd use it as a window seat or up against a wall with some big scatter cushions on it. You know, it becomes more of a sofa, or what we'd call a day bed. You know, you can recline and relax.
Angus?
Let's go get Jack.
Poor Jack. This ain't going to be easy.
There's 46 steps from the basement to the very top. So, yeah, we're gonna have a work cut up. No, we're gonna mark the walls. Right, come back to me a little bit.
Ah, not the best start.
Trouble is, the screws on it, they're the typical French bolts. They're just a round head, and you have to put the right size nail in it to twist them out.
After 30 minutes of fiddling and hauling, the bed's on the van. Now to tackle the rest of Jenny's things, one floor at a time. And after 20 trips up and down those stairs, all 46 of them...
Oh, it's heavy, this, Jack, isn't it? Oh, God, it weighs a ton.
The lads are nearly finished.
It feels good. I feel like lighter and brighter. So, no, it's almost been therapeutic, I'd say.
And there's just one last thing to load.
Did you decide which one you're going to let go?
This is actually my favourite one.
Right. So you don't want to let me have that one?
Yeah, no, I would like to let you have that one.
Okay, brilliant. And this one's signed, isn't it?
Yeah, it's actually signed.
Yeah, wonderful. Thank you. There we go.
The boys are done. And now all that remains is to show Connie her new workspace.
So...
Oh, wow. Gosh, it's like twice the size, twice the room.
It is.
Look at that. Can you visualise now? You could actually cover all the walls in your paintings too.
Can't wait.
Thank you, Angus.
You're very welcome.
And it's been a pleasure to have you in Powell Towers. Today has been exceptional. Angus just got this amazing energy, so positive. Do you know what? I've just enjoyed it. And I have all my trust and my faith in him. No pressure, Angus.
So this is my first auction where it's my art in it, and I'm actually really scared.
Well, what a day. A lot of it is sort of furnishings. Potentially the hardest thing's going to be the beds because of the size that they are. So we've got our work cut out on sale day.
Jenny will be hoping all of her items sell, Angus. If she plans to fund Connie's big art exhibition, good luck.
All right, Mark.
Back at the auction house, the team wastes no time in starting the process of researching and cataloguing all of Jenny's things. Sale room manager Jeremy has found a frame for Connie's painting, and now it's ready for auction. He wants to get art specialist Charlotte's take on it.
So, Charlotte, what are your thoughts on this?
It looks quite interesting. It looks as though it's been done in possibly a single brushstroke or maybe a few, but it doesn't look like the brush has been taken off the page much.
Oh, I see. I never thought of that.
I think that style of painting is quite popular at the moment, but this is a really nice example of it.
This will be the first time that any of her works have appeared at auction. Are you confident, or...?
I really like it, personally. I suppose it's slightly more difficult because she's obviously a new artist. People don't know her name yet.
I mean, you have to start somewhere, don't you, so... And luckily she's starting with us. We will be offering it to a huge, potentially international audience.
Yes, upwards of 800 bidders could be tuning in online from around the globe on sale day.
It'd be great if it sells.
Jenny gave up 30 items for Angus to take away, from beds to spoons. Jack is investigating a cast iron urn.
It's very Baroque in its style. Now, Baroque started in Italy in the 17th century. It's very stylised, like this piece is. I particularly like this cherub on it. It's quite a cheeky little grin on the chap there.
Baroque is an elaborate style of architecture, art and design. One of its defining characteristics is its use of human figures.
It's such a lovely piece to look at. I'm pretty confident it's well over 100 years old, so it's definitely in the antique bracket. It's really lovely. It's probably my favourite piece from her job, actually. I really do love it. I can't see this not selling on auction day. This, I can see a lot of people interested in it. I'm sure it'll do very well.
After a 3-hour drive, Jenny and Connie have touched down in Kirby Moorside.
Thanks for having us.
That's all right.
Yeah.
Good.
So,
You excited?
Very excited. A bit apprehensive.
Are you?
Yeah, well, you know, what if nothing sells?
I think it will.
Oh, okay.
We've had a bit of pre-sale interest.
Oh,
yeah,
have you?
on a few bits.
Okay,
yeah. So,
all right.
Well,
Okay.
why don't you come on in and have a look round?
Please.
With a few minutes to spare before the auction begins.
See, when it's out like that, isn't it gorgeous?
I forgot, it's actually quite nice.
I know.
Jenny and Connie say a final farewell to their things.
Oh, I feel quite nervous.
It all looks a lot better now that it's in here.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
Most of their items is furniture, which is always a hard sell. Some of it will be all right, but I suppose the one lot that I'm really hopeful that we sell well is Connie's artwork.
I think that looks fantastic. You should be proud of yourself.
Are you a bit biased because you're my mum?
Oh, yeah.
Do you know what? I think they're such happy-go-lucky people that I think it should be a good day.
Do you know what I'm really looking forward to? Seeing Angus in action.
Yeah, me too.
I don't know if he's going to come in a sort of like superhero outfit, fly down off the balcony.
Not all heroes wear capes, Jenny. Angus will need some extra strength up on that rostrum today, though, because any cash raised will be going towards the important objective of funding Connie's art exhibition. Charlotte and Eleanor will be keeping a watchful eye on anyone checking in online, and we've got Porter Vanya on the floor.
Morning, everybody. Morning. I feel like a school teacher.
First up, it's the French Rococo walnut bed that once belonged to a certain ex-boy band member.
So I used to go out with Jason Orange, and now we're getting some interest.
And this was your bed?
And at the time, that was his bed.
Connie, I'm so sorry.
There you go.
Sorry, me too.
Sorry. OK, carry on.
Straight in at £100, at £100 a bid, at 100 it is then. 110, 110, 120, 130. £130 it is then, at £130.
A sprinkle of showbiz can go a long way.
Might have to go and have a lie down on that bed.
Next up.
Lovely sort of bronze urn there. There we go. It's a nice thing, is that there? And I've got a £100 bid. £100 I bid. 110, 20, 30, 40, 150, £150 it is. Then at 150, I'm going to sell then at 150.
Jack's favourite item goes to a buyer in North Yorkshire.
That's great.
It's the wooden chest that Jenny and fiancé Martin bought in New York 10 years ago.
It's really nice. Sorry about the cup stain on the top. Just needs rubbing down. Oh, I pointed it out, I'm sorry.
Quick, Angus, stop her.
You can't take your mum anywhere, can you? 120 and bid at 120 it is, then £120 it is, then 130 and bid at 130, 140, 150, 160, £160 it is, then at 160. We're all done. At 160, I'm going to sell then at 160. 160. Thank you very much.
Nicely done. And over the next 5 minutes, Angus flies through 11 more of Jenny's lots, including the French walnut sleigh bed.
I'm starting commission bid at 50.
A Rococo-style dining chair.
£55 at 55.
And the Oriental room divider.
At £100 it is, then at £100.
Shifted a lot of stuff, haven't we?
Before moving on to the main event, it's Connie's painting.
And we've got the artist here.
I'm the artist, hello.
There we go. Where's your bid for it? £30 start me, £30. Come on, £30 at 30. 30, we're off.
A bidder online likes it.
32 it is.
Ooh, and another.
35, 38, 38, 40. £40 a bid at 40.
It's going now.
£40 it is, then at 40. 45 it is, then 48.
It's still climbing.
50 bid, 55, 55 it is. 60 and bid at £60. At 60, 65 and bid at £65. At 60.
I'm having palpitations.
At 65.
You've done good there.
Thank you.
It's a great result. A keen bidder in North Yorkshire snaps up Connie's painting.
I think he's been glad to see the back of us, to be fair.
So Connie's auction debut was a success. But what about the total raised? Have Jenny's items brought in a healthy sum to put towards Connie's all-important exhibition?
Angus!
Hello.
Hello.
You all right?
I'm surprised how I feel. Because I do feel a little bit emotional.
Do you? It's kind of cathartic, I guess.
Yeah,
That's
good
what you
word,
say.
Connie.
No,
Good word.
I suppose the best result, of course, was the picture selling.
Yeah, I know. I'm so glad it sold. It's so cool, like, to be there and actually watch it get auctioned off. I don't know if it was cool or it was very scary, but it was,
Scary? You have confidence
Yeah,
in
I know,
it.
sorry.
Yeah.
That's definitely giving me more confidence.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I suppose you'd like to know what your budget is.
Yeah, I would.
You'll be taking home £1,070.
That's brilliant.
That's really, really amazing.
And isn't it
Thank
brilliant
you.
where it's come from? So all those memories that had and all those things, now, you know, we're going to make new memories and you're going to have an amazing career.
I'm just absolutely delighted about Connie's picture. That was #1 mission of today, and we succeeded in that.
First auction done.
You've got some cash now for your art career, but a big tick in the box for me has to be the fact that it means I get that spare room back upstairs.
On the edge of the Yorkshire moors is the picturesque town of Kirby Moorside, home to auctioneer Angus Ashworth.
Now, this is a good thing. I know a lot of you in here own Ferraris.
He's on a mission to help celebrities.
Welcome to Powell Towers.
Blimey, that was a knock.
Nice to see you.
And
Come
you.
on in.
Hello.
Turn prized possessions collected over their lives
And these are potentially to go, are they?
Yeah, absolutely.
So that's a bit weird.
into piles of cash.
If we auction this, we're going to go halves on the profit.
Come along as he visits their homes.
Basically, my home is your home.
Anything that doesn't fix cars can go.
You can assure me you're actually an auctioneer. This isn't some weird burglary or something.
And uses his expert knowledge
If this is right, this could be something very special.
to uncover hidden gems,
The table at the back, I like more than anything else.
Yeah.
sentimental family heirlooms,
This is a problem when your mum and dad keep everything.
and the super strange.
So, how do you have Houdini's sack?
Then invites them back to his Yorkshire auction house, where he sells their unwanted treasures
1800 for Lawrence's pumpkin.
and makes them lots and lots of money.
Yes! Thank you very much indeed.
I bet this is a pigeon carrier.
A lot of unusual items pass through the auction house,
Look, for anything but pigeons would work, wouldn't it?
from sci-fi toys
Oh, Mum's calling.
to curios from days gone by.
At the time, it would have been expensive to get a photograph. So it was mainly the middle to upper classes who could afford it. And that's a beard.
Yeah, that's a beard and a half.
Talking of impressive beards,
There you are, Jack. Do you know who famously rolled out of a rug? Grand entrance.
Yeah, Cleopatra to Julius Caesar.
Who famously played Cleopatra in a Carry On movie.
We're not going to see Amanda Barry, are we?
Yes, we are. Roll up your rug and
Yeah.
we'll...
I'll get this rolled up and I'll get
We'll
you
go
back.
see Cleopatra / Amanda Barry.
Perfect.
our Yorkshire boys are off to see carry-on actress Amanda Barry. For a whopping 9 decades, she has been a star of stage, screen and the telebox, playing Corrie's Alma Sedgwick through the 80s and 90s. And she shows no signs of letting up.
I do all sorts, darling. I'm in the entertainment profession now and have been all my life.
Amanda now resides in a glorious Georgian house in Somerset with her wife Hilary, an author and journalist, and their dog Coco.
Did you want to say something about your life? We had to get married for the sake of the dog, because it wasn't fair that she was living in sin, really.
Quite right. The couple met in the 90s when Hilary was writing a profile of the Corrie star, and they tied the knot in 2014 at Amanda's spiritual home, the Drury Lane Theatre in London's Covent Garden.
Didn't get married till I was 80. Oh, sugar. I don't know, I'm so old. I'm the antique kid, that's why I like antiques around me, because they're older than me.
And her antique addiction is causing trouble in paradise.
The main reason we wanted Angus to come is certainly Amanda's side of things rather than mine. No, your treasures. Her treasures had got a little
It's
out.
like she's
just
lying.
a tad out of
She's
control.
lying.
To be fair, it's not all Amanda's.
I owned an MG, B, Roadster, much loved. I had for 40 years. She's 52 years old. And I felt the time had come, and this seemed an opportunity.
Right, keep your eyes peeled, Jack. There's somewhere along here. That's nice. Looks a beautiful garden, isn't it? Stunning.
Oh, my goodness.
Hello.
Hello. Hello. Oh, look at them. Oh, how exciting. This is quite exciting.
Well, it's very exciting for us to meet you, though.
I'm very excited.
This is Jack.
Hello, Jack. Hello,
Yep.
Jack.
What an absolute stunning place you live.
We're lucky, at least we've got a little bit of sunshine, because you couldn't actually see the view an hour or so ago.
I mean, look at it.
I suppose you want to go inside, don't you?
Well, it'd be lovely to have a look round and see what we can do for
I
you.
suppose that's what he's here for. Come on, let's get you in. Let's get you in. Oh, I'm so glad you got here.
So are we.
Set in 4 acres of rolling Somerset countryside, this stunning house has a pool and 3 floors packed with period charm and Amanda's antiques. But her collections have also started to spill over into a large shed and several garages.
Oh, look, all my sins are visited upon me. Oh.
This is wonderful. Now, this is an auctioneer's dream. Where's all this come from?
A great dear friend of mine said, oh, darling, Camden Locker opening, we must do a stall.
So in the early 80s, Amanda and her good friend and star of Crossroads, the late Heather Chasen, set up shop on Camden Lock Market on the Regent's Canal in London.
And we started with a little tiny stall like that.
So you were a dealer, and this was
I was
all...
a dealer, love. And I finished up bigger than this, and then I got sort of into it, and then I got this dreadful disease.
Passion.
This
Passion.
disease.
Is pretty much anything in here sort of to go?
Yep.
Brilliant.
And if that wasn't enough...
There.
Oh, wow. Lovely.
Absolutely stunning.
So why an MG?
Well, I've loved them all my life. I went on a trip, I was a show business journalist to LA, and I saw all of these vehicles I couldn't possibly afford.
Hilary was interviewing huge stars like Michael Caine, but she became smitten with a different type of pin-up.
I walked around Beverly Hills and I saw an MG, and I went home and bought one.
When they launched in 1955, the MGA and the MGB were considered to be the epitome of the modern British sports car, and Hilary's Roadster rolled off the production line in 1972.
Lovely, isn't it? I mean, we'll take good care of it. I think me and Jack have got our work cut out today. Yeah, so we best make a start. There's lots of interesting things. I mean, Amanda used to be in the trade, so there's always that chance that we're going to find a few gems. I think this could be a good one.
Jack gets stuck into the garage.
I mean, Amanda's got a lot of really lovely, fantastic items in here, really what we like to see.
While Angus checks out the shed.
I've actually sold one of these before, and they are a cast metal plaque commemorating, well, the Duke of Wellington, famous for the Battle of Waterloo, and he was colonel of the 33rd Regiment of Foot, which became the Duke of Wellington's regiment, named after him as an honour. He died in 1852 after a very successful military career. It's cast metal, being painted, probably sort of 60 to 80 pounds, something like that, and it's just in a shed, rusting away. So I think, you know, that can definitely go on the van.
Angus is already off to a good start, and while Jack keeps hunting outside, he can't resist a look inside.
It's just items everywhere you look, I find fascinating bits.
Including a little something from Amanda's time on Corrie.
When I was in Coronation Street, we all wanted bits of memorabilia. They had been putting an accessibility ramp, and they'd taken all the cobbles out, and they couldn't get one back in. There was one left, and there was my cobble.
But to make much-needed space in her life, this octogenarian is prepared to sell this rare relic of TV history, along with some other soap memorabilia.
Amanda's had all these plaques put on it and done the provenance for it. And, you know, if only things could talk. I mean, how many people have walked on that? You know, what stories could it tell? I think there's obviously going to be some massive Coronation Street fans out there. I best get it on the van.
Which is filling up nicely. Hilary's beloved MG won't fit on it, though, so a transporter has arrived for that.
Look at that.
I hope she gets a really nice owner who gives her lots of TLC.
As Hilary says a fond farewell to it, until she sees it at the auction in 2 weeks, of course.
Beautiful.
Angus seems to be uncovering yet more treasures in the shed.
Do you know, I had a feeling we might find something good today because, you know, Amanda's been in the trade and mixed with the right people. And if this is right, this could be something very special. It's a pencil sketch and it's signed, very importantly, Gustav Klimt.
Hang on a minute. Klimt is famous for The Kiss and The Lady with the Fan, which recently became the most expensive artwork ever sold in Europe, fetching, wait for it, £85.3 million at auction.
He's extremely well known as an artist. Born in the 1860s, died in 1918, and he's seen as a prominent artist in world history. Now, they range massively in price. If this is right, this could be something very special. So, we'll have to do some research on this.
How exciting! After 4 hours of sifting, lifting and loading,
All right, Jack, you ready?
Amanda thinks Angus deserves a gift for his troubles.
You don't want a man's leather full-length jacket, leather jacket, do you?
How generous. Will it fit, though?
Excuse me. Excuse me.
Oh. Warmed your hands up.
It's like a carry-on movie.
I'm so sorry. In one of those pockets, there's a button. I think you'd better look at the button. I nearly found his button there by mistake.
I feel like I need a trilby or something.
I've got one of those.
Very dapper.
Wonderful, thank you.
And finally, after a mammoth 5 hours, the day is done. The van is loaded, and Amanda and Hilary have parted with over 150 items.
Oh, wow.
Oh, I can't believe it. I cannot. Oh,
Your treasures.
Oh.
Thank you.
I think we should have an interesting sale. You've got lots of interesting bits. And I have to say, it's been an absolute joy. I mean, you just couldn't find a nice couple. And then, you know, Amanda comes out, I've got a jacket for you. I mean, just very, very kind and generous of her. So hospitable. And, you know, I could have sat here all day. But, you know, we've got a long drive and we found some great bits. You know, potentially there's that Klimt drawing, which could be something very special.
You can bet your life Angus is going to examine it further back at the auction house. And if it is a Klimt, it could be carry-on millionaire for Amanda. Back at Kirby Moorside.
Hey, Mark, do you want to give me a hand with this?
Jack, with the help of trainee valuer Sam, begins the task of unloading Amanda's antiques.
Jack, do you know what these are?
Angus came away from Amanda's with a job lot of 5 clay tiles, which could date from as early as the 14th century.
Amanda called them medieval. They would have been from a fireplace originally. There's one which is a knight on a horse with Latin written around it.
All right, OK.
But they're quite an interesting lot, then.
The unloading of the van has barely started, but Angus has made a beeline for the Klimt sketch.
Yeah, do you know, I got so excited because I found this in a shed. I mean, you know, and I thought, is it a Klimt? It's very difficult with pictures, particularly big names. Are they right? Are they wrong? First of all, with anything, is provenance. And actually, coming from Amanda, it's got pretty good provenance. You know, she was dealing in the 50s, 60s, and she's had it a long time.
Austrian artist Gustav Klimt started working professionally in 1880 when he was just 18 and carried on until his death in 1918.
Does it look like it's come from that time, the right, correct time period? The paper looks right. The frame is definitely from the right period. All good points. The other thing is, on the signature, it's very slightly different from examples that we've seen. Very slightly different. Now, somebody might decide to take a chance on it. Somebody might invest quite a bit of time and money to get that proved to be genuine. That could, of course, backfire. And you balance that all up, and we come to the conclusion that it's best to put it on the market, but catalogued as the Circle of. And Circle of basically means it's probably been done at the same time period as Klimt, but not necessarily by his hand. And we will see what happens on sale day.
Definitely one to watch. In preparation for the auction, all of Amanda's items will be photographed and researched, and a detailed description written in the online catalogue so potential buyers know exactly what they are bidding for before they part with their hard-earned cash.
Well, I've just been going through some of Amanda's lots.
Yeah.
And found that.
This relic from the past has piqued Mark's interest, and specialist glass valuer Chris.
It's like a little jug, maybe for like oil or something, scented
like
oils. Got a nice loop handle on it there. Yeah, it's kind of typical of like Roman glass vessels of this period, is that kind of bluey green iridescent colour. And it's to do with the iron content actually in the silica. Silica, of course, basically just sand. That's all it used.
This little Roman jug could fetch a penny or two on auction day.
But it's fantastic.
It is a nice thing.
There's no chips on it or anything. It's wonderful.
With the auction starting in less than an hour, bidders from far and wide have arrived early to get a good seat for today's sale. and Amanda and Hilary have made the 300-mile trip from Somerset.
Oh. Hello, you all right?
Yeah.
Yeah, good trip up.
Yeah, very good,
well,
thank you
welcome
very
to Yorkshire. Are you excited?
I feel peculiar. I can see my car.
Yes, it's wonderful, isn't it? I promise I haven't been taking it out for drives around the moors, I promise.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll check the mileage.
So, why don't you come on in and have a look round? Yeah.
The large collection of antiques, curios and memorabilia that Amanda has amassed during her 9-decade-long career on stage and screen is now waiting in the wings to be sold.
How does it feel to know this is all going?
It feels odd, actually. I mean, they seem to have been part of me for such a long time, all these bits. My stuff.
These are amazing. I can't believe your feet got in there.
Of course I did. I wouldn't put my hands in there, would I? You can't do tap dancing with your hands.
It looks like Amanda has made her peace with the idea of selling her items. Besides, the auction is about to begin.
Right. Woo. Onto something far nicer. There we go. The Amanda Barry collection. There we go.
Joining Angus on the rostrum are Charlotte and Jasper, with Joe on phone duty and Sam donning the porter's coat. Angus is ready to go.
This is the only cobble that we're aware of that has ever come on the market.
Yes, first up is an unusual stone relic from Coronation Street.
There we go. We've got internet bids. I've got commission bids.
The online bidders are logged in and waiting. And commission bids have already been left by absentee bidders.
For the Coronation Street cobble, 30, 50, 100, 122, 125, 130, 140, 150, 160, 170, 180.
The internet bids are piling in.
190, 200, 210, 22, 30, 240, 250, 260. Can you get any more of these cobbles?
No.
A soap superfan on the phone is battling with an eager online bidder.
Oh my God. 720, 740. That's 740. 760, 780. Final call, we're going to sell the world's most expensive piece of stone at £780 down.
Off to a great start, and a Corrie-obsessed bidder in Staffordshire, not far from the fictional home of Corrie in Weatherfield.
Wow.
Thank you very much indeed.
Now, can Angus cobble together a few bids for the continuity photos of the Corrie cast? Say cheese, everyone.
Fit 40 and bid. Polaroid pictures, there's loads of them there. 42, we're off now. At 45, slow burner, but we're climbing. 45, 8 surely. £48, 48, 50 at 55, 5, 60. Found one of Amanda, internet bidders, and she's going to sign it now. 65, 70. £70 and bid at 70. At 70, you've just added £10 to it, Amanda. £70 it is, then at £70, at 70, at £70.
A picture-perfect price for the Polaroids taken in Corrie's glory days.
Thank you very much. I'm very, very pleased that they're going somewhere.
Now it's the moment of truth for the sketch, possibly by artist Gustav Klimt, that was covered in spiders and cobwebs in Amanda's shed.
The reclining ladies got lots of interest in this, international interest. We are at 120, 130, 140, 150 and bid. 160, 170, 180, 190, 200, 210, 220, 230, 250, 260, 270, 280, 290, 300, 300 and bid, 320, 340, 360, 380, 400, 420, 440, 460, 480, 500, 520. Do you want something stiffer in that drink? 540.
This local dealer might need to make it a double.
Right, 600, 620, 620, 640, 660.
With online and phone bids.
700, 720, 740, 760.
Pushing up the price.
£900 a bid, 920, 940, £1,000 bid. You all right?
Yes.
Yes.
You found it.
I did. It was in the shed under a pile of stuff. £1,000 a bid. So I'm going to sell away then at £1,000. Final call at 1,000.
Someone liked what they saw and dished out £1,000 for the Circle of Klimt sketch.
Well done, Angus.
You've had a good eye, haven't you?
She has, Angus. She chose me.
Over the next 60 showbiz minutes, Angus rattles through 40 more lots, including the Duke of Wellington plaque,
Then at £50.
the robust little Roman glass jug,
We all done at £100.
and a set of medieval fireplace tiles.
I'm going to sell away then at £90.
Amanda's garage gave up some goodies, but her partner Hilary's garage stored the precious car that she is parting with today.
So this is a wonderful car. My children think I should buy it, but it is the MGB Roadster 1972. I have an opening bid of 6,000. At 6,000 on commission. 6-1, 6-2, 6-3, 6-4, 6-5, 6-6, 6-7. 6-8. Imagine going over the moors on this, the top down, the wind in your hair, like a movie star. At 6-9, thank you, 7,000. It's your last chance at £7,000. We're all done. I'm going to sell at £7,000.
Been very emotional for
Gone to a
her.
lovely lady who had her mechanic come across and look at it all. So it's gone to a good home.
Gone to a good home, Henry.
It's the end of the road for Hilary and her MG, and for the auction too. Bidders leave the sale room with their goodies, but will the couple be happy with the amount of cash that Angus has raised for them?
Hello, Angus.
Hello, you two.
Hello, Angus.
You right?
Yes, I'm stunned.
Stunned? In a good way, stunned.
Oh, yes, stunned in a good way.
Oh, excellent. We have to mention the picture, don't we?
Listen, it would have been sitting in there with spiders, you know. So thank you for unearthing it. I'll send you in there again as if you can find
Excellent.
it.
Well, I'd look forward to coming down again. It was lovely. Yeah. well, I suppose you'd like to know how much money you're taking home.
I lost count completely.
Well, you'll be taking home £12,233. I mean, obviously, you know, some
Much
thousand.
good. I suppose you want some of it, do you?
No, I'm managed. That is, as far as I'm concerned, that is remarkably good.
Amanda's delighted. I think she had some surprise results. There's a lot of things she'd completely forgotten about. Been in that garage for years.
I did sit there with a little bit of pride today as some of the prices rose. Now, I just glanced like that over my shoulder at her and went, junk, was it?
I'm really, really pleased because she has some really interesting things and they're just the most wonderful couple. I think I'm going to book a holiday down to Somerset.
But Angus can't go off gallivanting because another punter with treasures to sell has been in touch.
Morning, Joe.
Morning. But before they can set off, auction house valuer Charlotte needs to grab the details from Joe.
Angus has asked me to ask you to give me the address for where we're going today.
Hang on 1 second. Oh, he lives in Wales. You're going to see Tim Vincent.
Oh.
Tim Vincent, an actor watched by millions playing vet Adam Forrester on Emmerdale from 2000 to 2001 and fronting the nation's longest-running kids' TV show, Blue Peter. But is this all-round TV action man ready for the auction man?
They always say in showbiz, never meet your idols. It's a bit like a Terminator in tweed.
I couldn't have described him better myself, Tim. Let's hope this unstoppable auctioneering cyborg can impress you further when he sees what goodies you have.
You did Blue Peter, though, didn't you?
He did do Blue Peter a little bit before your
Yeah,
time.
it's a bit too early for me, but I love Blue Peter.
Tim Vincent will be meeting Angus and Charlotte in North Wales, so it's a 3-hour trip.
I think he sold his house in London and he's recently bought a cottage and land, and it needs a lot of work and doing it.
So is he looking to get rid of some things before he moves in?
Yeah, I've just been out, and obviously any money we make is going to go towards doing it up.
Tim's cottage is set in 3 acres of rolling Welsh countryside in an area dear to his heart.
So this is where I was born and bred. There's a village about a mile away, and that's where I went to the primary school.
Tim has plans to make this farm his forever home, juggling the building project with his busy working life. Luckily, he has 2 young assistants to help out.
99.9% of any spare time that I have are with my twins, Jasper and Felix, who are the love of my life, who are now 4.5, heading towards 5. And they come to Daddy's farm, so it's a very important thing, very, very close to my heart.
Here we are, look at that. Oh, isn't that lovely?
Oh, that's lovely.
Yeah, it needs a bit of work, but what a fantastic site.
The sandstone barns and cottage came with some contents, and Tim is also keeping some of his own items here to save money on storage costs.
So it's a real mixture of stuff, but some of it is just ready to go because at some point everything's got to come out of this house because there's going to be major works here.
Tim's good friend, the DJ and record producer Monroe, has been playing at a festival nearby. He gave Tim the push and encouragement to buy the place.
This could be a nice kitchen, living room. Who knows? It depends what we can do.
It's almost like getting a classic car, isn't it, and bringing it back to its former glory.
They have been good pals for years, but during lockdown, their daily walks helped Tim to formulate the plans for his move to the country.
Lovely, isn't it?
Hello.
Hello.
Hi, nice to finally meet you. Hi,
And
Charlotte.
you.
Hi,
You're
Angus.
right.
This is Monroe.
Hello.
Monroe, yeah.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, we're having sort of a dance festival or something in the...
Well,
is that right?
Festival, not more of a gathering.
Gathering,
Yeah,
okay.
gathering
Exactly, yeah.
for like-minded people.
So Monroe would make this into a recording studio.
Yeah.
Absolutely, I would.
Woodstock would be in that field down there.
Yeah, brilliant.
Why not?
That's one option.
Yeah.
Well, shall we have a look round?
Yeah,
Jed,
let's
shall
go
we?
here. Yeah.
After a long night on the decks, Monroe is off to catch up on some sleep.
Come on in.
Thank you very much.
Watch your heads.
What a great barn, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Character.
Amazing, and so much history to it, so we're going to try and retain as much as this. This actually is from my mum, who put it out here, who's very happy to sell this. It's not my taste, but my mum was quite keen to point out to me that it was, you know, it's properly handmade
Dovetailed,
and all this kind of stuff, so she's happy for that to go as well, because it's just gathering dust in here.
OK, it's a start, but it won't rebuild the barn.
And so some of this stuff was just here when you moved in, some stuff that you've brought up with you?
I think they must have used this as a workshop at some point, so that was here when I bought the place.
Yeah.
The rest of the stuff, I had lots of people in London had storage units that I'd had for forever, thinking I'll just put it in for a couple of months and then move it and sort it out, and then you don't.
Yeah, and I have to ask, because there's one bit in here that I like more than anything else.
Yeah.
The table at the back.
That could be something, I don't know what it is, what wood it is, or...
It'll be pine, so very typical Victorian painted pine.
Yeah.
It's sort of thing we'd expect to see in a farmhouse, or we're glad that we did.
Yeah, yeah.
Not the best one in the world, but it's honest.
Yeah.
So yeah, quite saleable. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And then these are bits that you've picked up over the years.
When the papers picked up on the fact that I was having twins, I was approached by various baby companies to provide prams, and this was a surplus one that's still boxed.
This fancy double buggy and car seat should get snapped up on auction day.
I'm not planning on having any more twins.
Well, we didn't plan on having any either.
As you know, with children, as much as you say you're not going to spoil them, you've got so much stuff, things are boxed up and used twice, and I just thought, you know, all that stuff, if it's worth it.
The collection of kids' games will certainly bring a smile to someone's face.
That's pretty much all I have in here, and so I can show you inside the house, which is slightly less rickety as well.
Brilliant. There's a real mixture of items. We've got a bit of furniture. We've even got a brand new, top-of-the-range twins buggy. Why didn't we do this job 6 years ago when I needed one?
While Charlotte starts to pack things from the barn, Angus checks out the 2-bedroom former estate cottage that Tim plans to renovate.
You've got your work cut out, haven't you?
Yeah.
But your time on Blue Peter must have helped, making all those things, crafting and...
I couldn't even, at the age of 50, put up a shelf. As an ex-girlfriend said, you look like Action Man, but you act like Barbie. But I have the vision to do things, so, you know, I leave it to the experts.
Yeah. But pretty much everything in here is pretty much for grabs?
Yeah, there's skates from Dancing on Ice. I've never used those since the day I finished on the show, which will be no surprise to anybody that saw me skate.
Tim came 5th in Dancing on Ice back in 2008, but since then, his TV work has been mostly based in America.
In 2004, I started working for NBC, travelling around the world. So it's been an amazing time, but for most people here, it's funny that they think Blue Peter, but for 15 years, you know, I've been doing stuff out in the States.
Working in the States, you did a lot with the movies and things like that.
But a lot of those shows would send out the presenter to the sets when they do press junkets. So I've done all the Mission Impossible films, the Harry Potter films, but they always give you these press packs. That one is Edge of Tomorrow, so at some point Tom Cruise will have given that to me on camera.
The press pack will need to be examined in detail back at the sale room.
I think that'd be all right, yeah. We like Tom Cruise in Yorkshire. He filmed the latest film there, just down the road from us, so...
What was that one?
Mission Impossible.
Oh, really?
On the railway at Pickering, yeah.
Wow.
It's all going on up in North Yorkshire, you know.
Now, though, Angus's mission, should he choose to accept it, is to start loading the bigger items onto the van.
And we're just going to lift it slightly that way. How strong are you feeling?
And it's filling up nicely. Charlotte and Angus need to hit the road back to the auction house. But first, along with Monroe, who has risen from his slumber, let's see if Angus's star client is happy.
Oh, wow. Definitely a bit more space in here, thank you.
Yeah.
Wow, great.
I was thinking, you know, it looks a bit like a nightclub.
Well, I was thinking going up on the wall, you know, like a pulpit.
Oh, you could have like a rostrum, like an auctioneer.
I think it's a bit cramped in here for a nightclub, chaps.
All right, well, I'll leave you two to your plans and let you redesign the outbuilding, and I'll see you up in Yorkshire.
Thank you so much for your time.
No problem.
See you in a few weeks.
Brilliant. Cheers.
Safe trip.
All right. Bye.
See you later.
Definitely need a glitter ball.
I'm not convinced by a glitter ball, personally.
What a wonderful day. You know, it's jobs like this that make the job so enjoyable. You know, an interesting mix of items. I'm a bit disappointed Monroe hasn't given me like a mix track to play on the way back to Yorkshire.
Yes, but maybe you need to be focused on the task of raising Tim as much cash as you can for his renovations, because I think that this place might be a bit of a money pit. After a 3-hour drive back from Wales, Angus is back at Kirby Moorside, where with the help of specialist valuer Chris, they begin the task of unloading TV star Tim Vincent's items.
All right.
What have we got here then?
Well, a van load of bits. So, yeah, interesting mix. This is quite cool.
That's a cool thing. I do like that, actually.
Soundstage.
Soundstage.
I mean, all these sort of old things, well, I mean, theatre lights and all that sort of thing, really collectible. Somebody's put a light box in it.
And you know, it's like, sometimes that if things are a little bit more distressed, I don't know, it seems to sell better sometimes. Weirdly enough, I don't know why, but...
People like them at home in their
man
cave.
I do like that, actually.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. There we go. Take that one in.
There's not a minute to lose, and as the van is emptied, the team take over researching and cataloguing each item for the online catalogue. Chris is taking a closer look at the movie press pack given to Tim by Tom Cruise.
This is not really the usual kind of stuff you would find on the market, because it was only given to the press and media covering the premiere of Edge of Tomorrow back in May 2014. And we've got all sorts of bits and pieces. Looks like we've got a little bag there. Looks like we've got a fold-out jacket, got a wallet. We've got the book. Of course, Edge of Tomorrow was originally based on a Japanese book by a guy called Hiroshi Sakurazaka, which is All You Need Is Kill. It's a great book as well. So it's a really cool thing. It does have a market, especially in fresh condition. There will be collectors of movie memorabilia that will see this, especially sci-fi movies, and I think they'll have a, cheeky bid on it.
The online catalogue has excited interest in Tim's items. With the auction starting in less than an hour, Tim and his DJ buddy Monroe have arrived after their 150-mile drive from Wales.
Morning, you all right, lads?
Hello.
How you doing? Yeah,
day is
good.
dawned.
You're right. You look a bit dazed there, Monroe. You're right.
This is when I get home.
Yeah.
This isn't when I get up.
This is called morning.
Yeah, this is sun.
Morning. Yeah.
Vitamin D. It's...
Poor Monroe. Someone get him a coffee.
Come on in. Right, after you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Wow, look at this. You can,
I'll let you look round.
you can smell the money.
of vinyl down there.
Tim and Monroe plotted and planned for Tim's rural property dreams together on their epic lockdown walks.
That'll be a good feature item for you, Tim. What do you think of that?
Yeah, what is it?
I don't know.
Well, look, this is the stuff that we packed up.
Right.
Just a few weeks ago. Look, that's all the kids' stuff that was never used, still boxed. That, really like that, you know. I'm starting to regret now. You know, you get buyer's regret.
Yeah.
You're getting seller's regret. Look at all this stuff. Look, this is all merchandise. I have high hopes for this.
I think they're going to be like, you know, two little schoolboys on a day trip out.
Oh, hang on. Look, that's a bit of me.
That's bigger than you.
These are what they used to... And you'd pick it up and you'd go, buy, sell, buy, sell.
One or two of the items are going to be a little bit challenging. I think probably his star items, or certainly the most commercial, is the light box. Some of the furniture might be a little bit of a struggle. And as great as the ice skates are that you did dancing on ice, we're in the middle of summer. Anyway, you never know to the final moment when you're selling.
Deep breath, Angus. It's almost time for the sale to start, if Tim can stop Monroe shopping.
This is you all day
Yeah,
long.
no, that's why I'm not even coming over.
Here.
No, thanks, no.
Try that on.
But I don't want to go up in a fighter plane.
That is... But you've done it on Blue Peter.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like a Top Gun jacket, that. What's the blonde guy called in...
The one that dies, Goose.
Goose, there you are.
Exactly.
This is a good look. I'm telling you, that's a nice jacket. Look at that. Winning. I mean, if that isn't Top Gun, I don't know what is.
Angus is revved up and ready for takeoff too. And joining him on the flight deck today are Jasper and Jack, with Joe on phone comms and Vanya as his wingman in the porter's coat. Let's turn and burn.
Right then, morning, ladies and gentlemen. I've got lots of people online, so we'll get underway then. Tim, Vincent.
First up is an exclusive bit of kit with links to Maverick himself, a certain Mr. Cruise.
Now, this was unique. You could only get... This was like a press pack that gave just a...
Only to journalists that were on the set with Tom Cruise. They were given them at the time, so they were never for sale outside.
Never for sale. It looks like it's never been out the bag.
Ooh.
And I've got two bids on this. First one comes in at 110, next one comes in at 120. At 120 it is then. At 120 it is then. At 120 we're all done for the Edge of Tomorrow at £120.
Wow.
120.
Off to a flying start.
Listen, that's good, isn't it?
Now, can Angus interest the movie buffs in the soundstage illuminated sign?
Oh, now here's the star lot. There we go. The soundstage. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 commission bids on this. 42, 50, 50, 50, 60. We're at £60 it is. Then at 60.
Go on, bid on that.
65, 70 a bid. 5, 75, 75. I'm selling then at 75.
The soundstage sign was a box office hit.
Not bad.
Not bad.
Not bad.
Next, it's the farmhouse table.
The barn find. Just take the 4 mic off, it'll be beautiful underneath. Wax it all up. The pine table there we go. Where should be? £80, start me. £80, get it going. £80. Come on, I told him how good it was. Don't let me down. Admittedly, that was before we lifted it out, but, you know. £80. Right.
The farmhouse table will leg it away at another sale in future.
Saving that one for another day. It's worth that all day long.
Next up, it's the still box twin travel system and buggies.
Anybody expecting twins?
Let's hope not.
No. There we go. Where should be for this? £100, start me. If you know anybody who's expecting...
Very awkward. Pause, silence.
Monroe, are you got any kids yet?
I have, but they don't need a pram anymore.
Oh, right, OK.
No twins or expectant parents in the room today.
Is it an actual pram as well?
Yeah, double pram, buggy.
Not to worry, because over the next 20 minutes, another 12 lots come under Angus's gavel, including the pine chest of drawers from Tim's mum.
At £55.
A bumper collection of games.
28.
And a pair of bedside cabinets.
Gavel's up at 32.
And last but not least, it's Tim's skates from Dancing on Ice.
Now, this is a bit of Tim Vincent history here, isn't it? Your ice skates worn on Dancing on Ice.
Yes.
You're not tempted to carry on skating on ice?
If anybody that's followed Dancing on Ice, I did a particularly impressive nutcracker move in those.
A nutcracker move, right.
I can't do it anymore because
No.
I'm 50 now,
Yeah.
but at the time it was very impressive.
There we go, the full issued kit from Dancing on Ice, there we go. £50 for it? 50. It's gonna be worth that.
Gotta be. What size are they?
What size are they?
This, I think the size 10 or 11, but they are very expensive. They're bespoke skates, so they are expensive skates. They're not like ones you can just get off the shelf. And, you know, the leather comes with a bag and a whip.
Yeah, you get the bag, and you get the blade covers as well, don't you? Yeah. Should we move on?
Yeah, let's please move on.
Oh, we've got a bid online of 50.
Come on.
No
way!
Yes,
Come on.
yes. £50 on the last second at 50. They're still cheaper than this at 50. But Tim's never going to skate again. At £50 it is. I'm scaring the dog now. At £50.
A brilliant result for the skates.
Even the dog's excited.
Are they for you? You need 4.
And the auction is done. As bidders leave the sale room, all that's left is for Angus to let Tim know how much he's made for that renovation pot.
Listen, I think we did, well, I did better than I was expecting. What did you think? Yeah.
Oh, good. I'm glad about that.
Well, my heart did drop with the pram.
Yeah, but it's one of those things that actually, if you wanted it, it's really cheap.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
probably need it.
Yeah. Come on, then, what are we looking at? You know, am I retiring?
You'll be taking home £682.
Wow, oof, that's fantastic.
Yeah.
It's better than I thought. Brilliant.
It'll buy a few bags of cement.
Yeah. Well, you'll have to come and see it when it's finished.
I would love to.
Yeah.
I'd absolutely love to, yeah.
And I really enjoyed watching you in your natural habitat.
Thank you very much for being absolute gents and really enjoyed it.
Thank you very
no problem
much.
at all. Yeah, it's
and
all right.
Can I have the money in tenors?
In tenors?
Yeah.
Do you want us to do it in fivers so it looks more?
Yes, please, yeah. Use
Brilliant.
notes.
Yeah,
Use notes.
yeah. Thanks.
Bye. He thinks we're joking.
I know.
I don't think they're going to redevelop the whole cottage on what I've raised for them, but it's cleared that space, it's getting it ready for that next stage. You know what, I think they've just had a great lads' day out, you know. They were full of energy, really fun.
After this, we should go and get an ice cream and look over the North Yorkshire moors.
Can you find me a ferret to pet?
I'm sure I know a guy.
On the edge of the Yorkshire moors is the picturesque town of Kirby Moorside, home to auctioneer Angus Ashworth.
Now, this is a good thing. I know a lot of you in here own Ferraris.
He's on a mission to help celebrities.
Welcome to Powell Towers.
Blimey, that was a knock.
Nice to see you.
And
Come
you.
on in.
Hello.
Turn prized possessions collected over their lives
And these are potentially to go, are they?
Yeah, absolutely.
So that's a bit weird.
into piles of cash.
If we auction this, we're going to go halves on the profit.
Come along as he visits their homes.
Basically, my home is your home.
Anything that doesn't fix cars can go. You can assure me you're actually an auctioneer. This isn't some weird burglary or something.
And uses his expert knowledge
If this is right, this could be something very special.
to uncover hidden gems,
The table at the back, I like more than anything else.
Yeah.
sentimental family heirlooms,
This is a problem when your mum and dad keep everything.
and the super strange.
So, how do you have Houdini's sack?
Then invites them back to his Yorkshire auction house, where he sells their unwanted treasures
1800 for Lawrence's pumpkin.
and makes them lots and lots of money.
Yes, thank you very much indeed.
Where did it come from? She got it in Hong Kong. You'd leave it there, wouldn't you?
Whether it's from the Far East or the final frontier, the auction house sees treasures from all sorts of exotic places. which makes working here many things, but it's never dull.
Hey, Charlotte.
Hi, Angus.
I'm going to take you out in the van.
Oh, good. Where are we going?
Cheltenham. Very nice.
Okay, who are we going to see?
Well. Hello? No, I'm at an auction. Yeah, I'm on the phone. Ciao! Ciao!
I'm not sure. You have to tell me.
Dom Joly.
Oh, was he on I'm a Seb?
Yeah, but he was famous for Trigger Happy TV.
Okay.
And the giant mobile phone. Okay, you're a bit younger than me.
no.
Come on, we're off to Cheltenham.
Charlotte was just a toddler when Dom hit our screens in 2000 with the anarchic comedy show Trigger Happy TV. And he's been tickling the nation's funny bones ever since. As a travel writer, visiting offbeat destinations, and more recently, as a DJ.
I want you to call in if you feel you can argue with me that the best dog in the world is not a black Labrador. I mean, you're wrong on every level, but if you're prepared to try and argue that, then call in. So I suppose because I'm a bit older now, I'm slightly prouder of being an award-winning travel writer rather than an award-winning squirrel.
It's a 4.5-hour drive for Angus and Charlotte to Dom's home in the genteel town of Cheltenham on the edge of the Cotswolds.
Famous for its horse racing. Famous being a spa town. Lots of Georgian architecture, which is nice. We like that.
Seeing that.
Yeah.
Dom's home is an excellent example of that Georgian architecture. A gorgeous 19th century Regency townhouse, which he shares with his wife, 2 kids, and according to Dom, 2 of the best breed of dog in the world, Fitzgerald and Truman.
I have lived in this house now for 3 years, so I got it and completely ripped it apart and have done it up, and it's now nearly finished. But the reason I'm here is because Cheltenham is so beautiful, and in the last 10 years or so, it's actually become quite hip.
Dom grew up in Lebanon, and as a writer, he's visited more than 100 countries. A lot of things here are from his travels.
I've got some things that don't quite fit and that I need to get rid of. They don't suit the whole look. Also, unfortunately, I've had a couple of recent family deaths, which means that I've been left stuff that, to put it nicely, are kind of not in my style. I'm hoping to build a sort of banquette round the table downstairs. So I figured if I made any money from this enterprise, it would pay for that.
Dom's got some pictures up for grabs too, so art expert Charlotte could be in her element.
Ah, lovely spot, isn't it, Charlotte?
It is. It's a lovely house, this.
See you living somewhere like this.
Well, that'd be nice, wouldn't it?
It would.
Better start saving, Charlotte.
Oh, he's got dogs then.
I hope he's got dogs.
I think he's gone out.
It'd be a bit awkward. Oh.
Hello.
Hi, you're right.
Hello.
Yeah, I'm all right. Don't worry, he's not that aggressive.
No,
Don't
well,
it's fine.
Doors.
Do you want to come in?
Yeah, lovely, thanks. Cheers.
Thank you.
Here we are.
Wow, what a house.
Yeah, it's a mishmash. It's really cool. My last 2 places, one was ultra-modern, then it was a farm, and now I'm Regency, so... which is why I'm glad you've come, because I've kind of got stuff that needs to go in and out.
Doesn't fit. So what sort of thing is it that you're looking to part ways with?
Truman has an extensive collection of socks, and he is prepared to let one of them go for the right price, aren't you?
I should stick a hefty reserve on that sock if I were you, Truman.
The thing I really love, and this is the one I'm sort of loath to...
Yeah, I spotted those when I walked in.
So the very first thing I bought, when I made some money from Trigger Happy, like the first grown-up purchase I did, I was walking past a shop in Notting Hill. I saw these and I absolutely fell in love with them.
These 4 early 1960s dining chairs were designed by renowned Danish furniture maker Niels Otto Moller.
They're very sought-after chairs. They've become very collectible. Potentially, they're quite good.
OK, that's good.
Not bad for starters. So, what's the rest of the house have to offer?
I'm loving this cabinet.
This is a sort of Ponzi equivalent of the man drawer. You know what I mean? It's like all the things you don't know where to put them. These, I wasn't going to show you them because...
Oh, that's sweet.
Are they?
Yeah.
Well, this is quite complicated, but a friend of mine gave them to me. I hate them. And he's not going to see this, I don't think, but he claimed... I think he thought this was like a really, expensive, good present, and I just thought that is a £1 piece of junk.
You might be wrong there, Dom. These silver and enamel rabbits were made by Italian company Saturno, based near Florence, who've been handcrafting tiny animals since 1973.
They did lots of different animals.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, the pair together are probably about sort of 80 to 120.
Let's do it.
Brilliant. There we go.
100%.
2 rabbits.
If he's watching this, I'm really sorry.
Brilliant. I'm loving this house. It's fantastic. Right, well, are we going upstairs?
Upstairs,
Yeah,
yeah.
brilliant.
You stand guard over that silver, Truman, or chew on your sock.
So this is my library come man cave.
I would love a room like this.
Oh, hello.
Is that the actual phone?
That is the actual mobile, yeah.
Oh, we're going to have a look at that. Sorry,
go on then.
Charlotte. You're a little bit young for this. Okay, so this is the actual one that was used then?
That is the actual one. It's a bit of pop culture history, I think. I nicked this from a display outside a mobile phone shop in about 1999. I just picked it up. We got on a bus. We got to Oxford Street, got off, and there was a guy called John O'Coleman, who was an Australian DJ, and he was doing an interview, TV interview on the street, and I just ran up behind and I just went, hello! And, you know, that was it.
Needless to say, this iconic piece of comedy memorabilia is going nowhere.
I mean, you've got, you know, obviously some quirky items, quite a lot of modern art, but you've also got some quite traditional bits as well.
I genuinely have no idea what that is.
This is a carriage clock.
Is it?
Yeah.
Dom inherited this clock from an auntie.
You can lift that so it's in a protective case,
Oh
so
my
you
God,
can
that's
tell
so-
the time in your carriage.
That's actually really cool.
And
I had no
you
idea.
can take it out when you get to your coach house of the evening.
Yeah.
And put that on the side. And
Is
then
that...
you can...
It feels quite chunky.
Oh, it's heavy,
Is
yeah.
that a nice thing?
It is a nice thing. And what's even
More
nicer...
importantly, is that an expensive thing?
It's all right.
But that's one of my family things, and I've never used it, so if you can
Potentially
deal with...
that could go.
Oh, 100%.
Oh,
Yeah,
brilliant. Well, there we go. We're
you said
doing all right.
£2,000 for that.
No, you misheard that.
Oh,
Yeah. I wish.
Dream on, Dom. But this could get between 200 and 300 quid. So, Charlotte starts gathering up the goodies, while for Angus, the guided tour continues.
So there are a couple of different bits in here that I wanted you to have a look at. This is the wild card.
Okay.
I think I
Right.
know, in fact, I'm pretty sure I know what this is.
Okay.
But have you got any guesses?
Well, it's brackets, wall brackets.
Yeah, it hangs on the wall. Shall I tell you?
Yeah, go on then.
You're never going to guess, honestly. It's so random.
Yeah.
This is a turban holder. So you take your turban off,
Yeah.
put it there, on the wall.
I can honestly say I've never sold a turban holder.
I think that possibly my grandfather bought this in Alexandria, not because he had a turban, but because I think he just loved the idea of it. But I have no sentimental attachment to it, and I have no turbans to hang.
Yes.
And I just thought it'd be a fun thing anyway, so...
Yeah, no, I like it.
This fascinating piece dates from the 19th century. Not a bad day so far, eh, Angus?
Wow. I mean, you know, I was excited about this job, you know. Tom Joly watching Trigger Happy TV. It was this fantastic, mad programme, and I really hoped his house would reflect that, and it really does. There's some interesting bits today. I'm quite excited about this one, and he's a funny guy as well, really. I just hope on sale day he's not going to turn up with his phone, because it'll disrupt the sale a little bit, won't it?
Talk about a nightmare phone bidder. While Charlotte gets busy with the boxes,
Truman, ready?
and Dom lays down the law to Truman,
Now, if we auction this, yeah, we're going to go halves on the profit, yeah? This is not all yours, because it's my sock.
outside, Angus's treasure hunt rolls on.
I like this. What I generally find is, when I go to jobs, people never rate what's in the garden. They think because it's outside, they don't put a value on it. And actually, sometimes the garden is where we get the best surprises. Now, this one is a lovely metal bench, almost sort of strap work, and we've got these lovely rivets in it, and these arched tops, almost sort of Gothic style.
This antique bench is what's known as Gothic Revival, and this particular one dates from the late Victorian period.
I think in the current market, we're probably looking at about sort of £500 to £800. It's very decorative, and this slightly worn, weathered looks even better. I can sell things like that all day long.
There's no time to relax, Angus. There's work to be done here.
You all right, Charlotte? How's it going?
Yeah, I'm just looking at these Vanity Fair threads. This was Leslie Ward, wasn't it? Spy was the pseudonym he used, which sort of became synonymous with the magazine and the caricatures.
Spy was the alias of artist Leslie Ward, who produced more than 1,000 portraits for the British satirical magazine Vanity Fair around the turn of the century.
It was mainly sort of members of society at the time, so you had doctors, lawyers, writers.
There's quite a few sort of political figures and things, I think, as well, wasn't there? Yeah.
Dom has 3 prints up for grabs today. As the last of Dom's eclectic collection of goodies make their way onto the van, Angus and Charlotte are nearly ready for the long drive back to North Yorkshire.
That's us all done, I think, Charlotte, isn't
yeah.
it? Yeah, brilliant. Right. Oh, Dom, we're all done, we're all loaded.
Pretty zen in here now.
I know, it's emptied a little bit.
You can assure me you're actually an auctioneer. This isn't some weird burglary or something.
No.
Because if it is, you're really good. Anyway, thanks very much.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be great. I've got rid of stuff that I really didn't want, and it's going to be quite fun to come up to the auction.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, we'll see you on auction day.
Show you some famous Cheltenham hospitality. Jog on, go on.
Right, OK.
Move.
Go on, Charlotte.
All right.
It's been great, really funny guy, really interesting house to have a walk around. So I think, he could have a good sale results. I've just got to manage his expectations a little bit, I think. He keeps saying things like hundreds of thousands and things like this. So, he is a comedian, so I hope he is just being funny.
I'm still just not totally convinced that Angus is an auctioneer as opposed to, like, one of the world's most slow-motion and subtle burglars. So, as long as it's all above board, that's fine. Otherwise, I've just been totally burgled.
Now then.
Oh, you're all right.
Back.
Yeah, no, it's been all right. Yeah, there we go.
The next day, no time is lost loading all of Dom Joly's things into the auction house. One item Angus wants a closer look at is a tea set which once belonged to Dom's grandmother.
Oh, we've got this wonderful selection of what we call Amari ware. And Amari ware is very much an English term used to describe brightly coloured Japanese export ware. This was predominantly made for the export market to the West, and it's generally sort of an underglaze of blue, reds, golds, and sometimes sort of black coloration. Now, as it became popular, the British porcelain factories cottoned onto this. So they started putting Amari patterns onto their wares to help sell them with the current fashion. This is actually by one of the top English porcelain manufacturers. It's just marked on the inside, Chamberlain Worcester. Now, that helps us date it around about sort of 1810, that sort of period. Chamberlain Worcester, pieces by them can fetch a lot of money. The trouble is the condition. There's lots of hairline cracks, chips, and that really affects the price. So I think it'll be a fairly lowish come and buy me estimate because of the damage, but we'll see what happens on sale day.
Meanwhile, specialist book valuer Jack has laid his hands on a dusty old tome from Dom's bookshelves.
Are you reading again, Jack?
Yeah, you're always catching me when I'm reading.
What are you looking at?
Just looking at the Bewick Select Fables you brought.
Born in 1753, Thomas Bewick was a pioneer of wood engraving, a technique that involved carving highly intricate illustrations onto wooden blocks before covering them with ink and transferring the images onto paper.
Throughout his career, he did a lot of books, but the one that was predominant was his Select Fables of Aesop and others, of course, the Greek fables.
Yeah.
1879, the book was published. Just look at the detail that's gone into those small pieces.
I mean, of course, this isn't the standard edition, so this is going to have a premium for being a limited run, isn't it?
Yeah, and what's great about limited editions in the book world is it's generally no more than 1,000. In this case, it was only 100.
Yeah, no, I thought it's quite good. I was thinking sort of 1 to 200.
You're right on the mark there. I'd say that's quite a good estimate for it.
Good. Well, don't spend too much time reading.
No, I won't.
Yeah. All right, see you in a bit.
See you later.
Dom's made the 200-mile trip north to check Angus really does own an auction house and isn't just the world's most elaborate thief.
Hi, how are you doing? You all right?
Morning. How are you? Yeah,
Good.
good. Looking forward to it.
Yeah. Any particular lots you're excited about?
Well, I'm worried. I really want to get the chairs for a good price.
Yeah, well, we've got a reserve on them, so if we don't hit the mark, they're safe. Yeah.
All right.
Come and have a look round.
All right, cheers.
Dom's got 16 lots going under the gavel today.
I can bid, can I?
Yeah.
It could be dangerous. Oh.
An eccentric blend of curios and heirlooms.
My clock, my book, it's all there. Very exciting. I've come all the way up here. I want to make some cash. I have built my kitchen banquette since we last met. I now need to pay it off.
Dom may not be sentimental,
They are sitting in my chairs.
but today could be harder than he thinks.
And why are those people sitting in my chairs? That's just really... If you sit in my chairs, you're either invited to my house or you've bought them. But you don't just sit in them. What are they doing? Try before you buy. It's weird.
Relax, Dom. This is how auction houses work.
What are they going to do? Have tea in my tea set?
Angus, you should probably get this auction started ASAP.
He has got some really good quality items. The carriage clock, very nice.
Oh, look, my turban holder.
And, of course, there's one lot he doesn't rate at all, and that's those little bunny rabbits. Those lovely little rabbits in silver enamel. They're going to do well. I think you'll be pleasantly surprised with today, and I'm looking forward to this one.
There's some kooky items up for grabs this morning. But today's IT specialists, Jasper and Jack, are already clocking some early online interest. Joe's got a phone bidder lined up, while today's porter Sam is ready too. Dom may be king of comedy, but as Angus knows, auctioneering is no joke. So leave your squirrel suits at the door, folks, and switch off your giant mobile phones. It's auction time.
Right then, morning, ladies and gentlemen. We got to this wonderful collection that came out of a very nice property in Cheltenham.
First up, the 19th century French brass carriage clock that comes with its original case.
Where should be for this, and I've got interest in this. I've got 120, 180, 200, 210, 220, 230, 240, 250 bid. 250 at 250, 260, commission's out. 270, anywhere is it now? 280, 290, 300, at 320 and bid. At 340 and bid. 340 at 360, 380, 400. 420, 440, at 440. Any advance, the gavel is going up, selling at 440.
You've got to be chuffed with that one, Dom.
Time's out. Very happy with that.
Now, who fancies a rusty old, weathered late Victorian garden bench?
Oh, this is a nice thing.
This is a great bench. One of the best benches.
There we go. Where should be for this? Can open at 600. At £600, 620, 40, 60, 80, 700. At £700 and bid. Commissions are out. At 700 it is, then at 700. At £700 it is, then at 700. We're all done. At £700. Don't miss out. I'm going to sell at £700.
Sold to a bidder in the room.
I'm all right with that. That's pretty much what I paid for it, so it was all right. Got my use out of it.
The mid-century Danish chairs were bought with Dom's first trigger-happy paycheck, and he set a reserve on them of £1,400.
We open at 1,000, at 1,000 and bid. At 1,000, let's be on now. At 1,000 and bid at 1,000. And 50, 11, 1150, 12, 1,200 it is. At 1,200, at 1,200. We're all done at £1,200, at 1,200, at £1,200. That's not sold.
The reserve's not been met today, so they'll be saved for a future sale.
I'm disappointed about the chairs, I have to say. But that's because they were sitting on them, so no one could see it.
It's a real blow. Can Angus turn things around with the quirkiest item of the day?
This is, in fact, a turban holder.
Obviously.
Obviously. Very rare. It's travelled around the world, hasn't it?
It's held turbans all around the world, yeah.
Yeah. It's a beautiful thing. Where should be for this? £50 start me. £50 and bid at 50 it is. 50 and bid at £50 and bid at 50. 60, 5, 70, 5, anywhere is it now? It's £70, it's unique. Anybody else at £70, I'm going to sell at 70. You're all missing out, I'm telling you. At £70, at £70. At 70, I'm going to sell then at £70.
From Alexandria to Kirby Moorside, it's been snapped up by a local.
I think that's a fair price. There's not much call for a turban holder.
With the auction back on track, a trigger-happy Angus rapidly fires off a further 10 lots into the sale room, including the 19th century Chamberlain Worcester Imari tea set,
We're all done at 100.
the 3 Vanity Fair prints by renowned caricaturist Spy,
I'm going to sell the 3 of them at £90.
and the limited edition 19th century book of select fables illustrated by wood engraver Thomas Bewick.
Going to sell then at 90.
Yeah, I'm happy with that. Happy with that.
Which brings Angus to the final lot. The pair of tiny, silver and enamel Saturno rabbits that Dom received as a gift.
We've got a phone line on this, haven't we?
You're on the rabbit line.
Yeah, rabbit line. We've got 90 and bid at 95, 100, 110 I have, at 110 at 110. On the phone, 120 online, commissions are out. 130 online it is, then at 130. 140 on the phone, 140 and bid, 150, 160.
They're bidding like bunnies.
160 it is then, at 160 I'm selling that. Phone line at 160.
Well, he wanted shot of them, and they're off to Bristol.
You said you'd be happy with 30 quid for those, didn't you?
I'd been happy with 10 quid, frankly.
Really?
Dom's recently splashed a fair old whack on some new kitchen seating. So let's see if Angus has made him enough money today to help recoup some of the costs.
Hey.
Hey. How are you doing? You all right?
Yeah, well, that was exciting.
Yeah, it was all right, wasn't it?
There are definitely people buying this. You're not just making it up.
No,
it
there's real people.
It looked like you were hearing voices.
No, and, you know, it was good. You had people in the room buying.
Yeah, that was good.
On the internet, you know.
Yeah. There were a couple of real surprises, actually. The clock went for a lot more than I thought.
Quality.
Yeah, I know, it really was. It was lovely. The book was good. The rabbits.
Well, I think
rabbits.
that was the result of the day, wasn't
That's the golden rabbit of the day. What was that about?
You didn't rate those at all, did you?
No, I honestly, I thought someone had won them in a cracker.
Well, you'll be taking home £3,215.
That's not bad.
Not bad, is it?
Not bad. I'm very happy with that.
Yeah.
That'll pay for the banquette.
Safe travels back.
Thank you so much, Angus.
You're very welcome.
Really enjoyed that.
Oh, thank you.
Rabbits. Who'd have thought it? Invest in rabbits. That's what I've learnt today.
Well, that went well, didn't it? You know, some great results, but he had some really good stuff. So I wasn't particularly worried the chairs didn't get away, but we knew it was going to be touch and go. You know, you got a reserve on them, absolutely fine. But otherwise, everything else has gone, done really well. I think he's really pleased. I mean, he seemed to really enjoy it, and I think slightly surprised as well.
I just enjoyed the whole thing. It was quite exciting. It went fast. I think almost everything sold for more than I thought. I have paid for my kitchen banquette. It has paid for it, so that is good news in itself. So thank you very much, Yorkshire Auction House.
Not many people would describe the antiques trade as glamorous, but a job's just come in that could add a bit of sparkle to Angus's week.
Right, Joe, I'm going to get off.
Where are you going?
I'm going all the way to Hampshire.
My parents come from there.
Oh, do they know somebody called Lizzie Cundy?
No, but I've heard of her.
Well, that's where we're going. We're going to Lizzie's house.
Have fun.
I'll catch you later. All right, bye.
See ya, bye.
See ya.
Lizzie Cundy, newspaper columnist, TV star and one-time wag, once married to Premier League star Jason Cundy, is a bona fide socialite, having graced more glitzy showbiz shindigs than the Kardashians combined.
How many dresses have I got? Hundreds, possibly thousands. I don't actually know.
Well, your life is about to get a whole lot more glamorous, Lizzie, because North Yorkshire's finest are already en route.
Well, it's a nice day for it, Jack.
It's stunning today, isn't it?
Yeah, bit of sunshine. A long drive, though.
Yeah.
Angus and Jack are settling in for a 5-hour drive south to Lizzie Cundy's home, a stunning 200-year-old 5-bedroom former farmhouse in Hampshire, where she spent the last 20 years raising her 2 boys.
I was here with my ex-husband. Sadly, that marriage fell apart, but I wanted to stay here and the boys loved the house. It has got so many great memories of the kids growing up, so it is a very happy house.
But in the past 12 months, Lizzie's happy home has become a decidedly empty one.
My youngest has gone away travelling in Australia, and my other boy is left with his girlfriend. So it's little old me in this big old house, and it's time to move on.
After 2 decades, Lizzie's ready to downsize, and that process begins with a right good clear-out.
There's quite a few things that I think Angus is going to really like. There's film memorabilia, which could really raise some money. There's boxes of tricks for him to get through. I mean, it really is a mixed bag. A bit like myself. I think he's got his work cut out.
Well, let's go meet the lovely Lizzie.
Perfect.
The lovely Lizzie? You're such an old smoothie, Angus.
Angus! Angus.
Hi,
Hi.
Lizzie. I'm very well, thank you.
I've got loads to show you.
Brilliant. Well, I brought Jack with me as well.
Come on in.
Thank you. Thanks.
Guys, take a seat.
Thank you. What a wonderful place. I don't take this the wrong way, but,
Yeah.
I mean, you're quite known for your showbiz.
Yes.
Here you are in a rural village. How...
Like, no neighbours, all fields, sheep and cows. Yeah, I just love being in the countryside.
You've done lots of different things, haven't you? I mean,
Yeah.
would you class yourself as a reporter, a presenter, or what would you...
Well, I would say I'm a presenter. I made money out of being a wag. I did a musical, did a book.
Yeah. So, I mean, look, sort of items that we'll be looking at today, is some of that come from bits you've picked up on your career, or...?
I mean, you've got something by your feet. This is hilarious. These are Arnold Schwarzenegger's fists.
Not real fists, folks. These are plaster casts made for Arnie's 1982 movie, Conan the Barbarian.
You can see all the, detail in his skin, can't you?
Exactly. But sadly,
Yeah.
there was a wee accident.
OK. Well, we'll see what we can do. I'm sure there'll be somebody that wants some
Do you
broken
think?
Arnie arms.
Do you reckon?
I'm a good auctioneer. I can sell most things.
Hopefully these will fly away, which is also an ambition of Lizzie's if she raises enough cash on auction day.
I really want to get over to Australia. I want to see my son. So
Yeah.
I would like to try and get a flight out there.
OK, no pressure. Well, shall we have a look round?
Yes, come on! Well, boys, I've pulled these out of the attic because I can't bear looking at them. These dolls, they remind me of Chucky the movie.
Yeah.
My mum used to have these out, and as a kid, they used to scare me so much. I mean, look at those
So you remember
eyes.
these as a little girl?
Yes.
Yeah.
And I used to hide them. And look, they have wigs. Oh, would you have them in your house?
I'd have them turned around, I think.
This is by Armand Maysel, who's a German manufacturer of dolls, and they're probably the creme de la creme. In remarkable condition as well, because, you know, you think these are 150 years old, potentially.
150 years
Yeah,
old?
they're Victorian dolls, yeah.
Wow, even
I know.
older than me. Can't believe it.
I don't think you're that old, Lizzie. I mean, you know.
That's incredible.
I mean, generally speaking, we can sell teddy bears better than dolls.
Right.
But we can still sell those. They're all right. Yeah.
All right.
Angus is taking all 4 of these dolls. You'll sleep well tonight, Lizzie.
I have to admit, I thought we'd be, you know, seeing more sort of showbiz than antiques, but that's great. We like that.
Well, if you want showbiz, I've got that too.
OK.
Look, come with me.
Ooh, now, this sounds fun.
Look what I've got, Angus, in here.
Oh, is it Brad Pitt?
It is full down there of dresses, and there's no room to move, I've got to
word.
say. And, you know, this one, in fact, I wore to the Oscars.
To the Oscars?
Yeah, it was incredible.
Presumably were you reporting from the red carpet?
I was reporting from the red carpet, and everyone thought I was someone else out there. So I think they thought I was Kim Kardashian's lost auntie, and they invited me everywhere.
Younger sister.
I think that colour could really suit you,
Look
and
at
I've
that.
only worn it once.
Lizzie, I mean, that would fit my leg.
Lizzie wants to send one of these dresses to auction, but she hasn't quite decided which one to let go. Maybe she can decide later.
Onwards and
OK,
upwards. We've got to
all
go
right.
upstairs now.
Upstairs, here we go.
Come with me. So this is my son's room.
OK.
So we've got lots of memorabilia stuff here. Now, the one I think you guys might be interested in is the real Houdini's sack.
Wait, sorry, what?
Oh, Lizzie,
What?
how do you have Houdini's sack?
Well, I just know everyone, don't I?
You're not old enough to know Houdini.
Born in Hungary in 1873, Harry Houdini was the first global superstar of magic, dazzling crowds the world over with his mind-boggling illusions and death-defying escape tricks. He used to escape from this very sack in one of his most famous routines. Lizzie's son was gifted this incredible item by a family friend.
Obviously, with anything like that, it's all about the provenance and that sort of thing that's going to help it sell. So anything you've got to go with it.
It's a one-off.
Yeah.
It's one of a kind.
Yeah.
It is.
Something to look into back at the sale room.
I'll leave you guys to
Brilliant.
it.
Thanks.
See you later,
Right.
boys.
Cheers. Thanks.
Bye.
Well, Jack, do you want to make a start up here?
Yeah,
All right.
I'll make a start up
I'll
here.
see you in a bit. Don't despair on me, will you?
Over the years, Lizzie's amassed all sorts of intriguing memorabilia,
I love the movies. My father was an art director and worked in film, so there's lots of film items there.
Like this helmet, which, incredibly, was a prop in the 1959 classic Ben-Hur.
I'm really excited to sort of find out what is going to raise the most money.
Aren't we all, Lizzie? Could it be what Angus has just found?
I mean, Lizzie's fire dogs are an impressive pair. I mean, they are fantastic. You know, they can be used like this as a decorative ornament, but actually, they've been around for a long, long time. These would have sat in a big, huge stone fireplace, and they would form the framework for that fire.
Fire dogs were traditionally used to support spits for cooking meat and to stop logs from rolling out of the fire. This wrought iron pair date back to the 19th century.
They're not everyone's cup of tea, because not everyone's got the right place for them, but I think, you know, probably sort of $250 to $350 at auction. They can definitely go on the van. They're lovely.
The boys load everything onto the van, and after 4 hours hard work, Lizzie's finally made her mind up about which dress to send to auction.
This is the dress.
That's the dress.
This slinky pink number was designed by London-based dressmaker to the stars, Pia Michi.
Oh,
you got it?
On the van, yeah.
Come on, chop, chop.
Come on, OK, I'm
I'll
getting
zip you in if you need it.
Having said yes to the dress, Angus and Jack are nearly ready for the long drive back to base.
Oh, all my stuff.
All your stuff.
Oh, wow.
Heading back up to Yorkshire.
Well, fingers crossed. Do
Definitely.
me proud, and
We will.
I'm going to see you.
Yeah, we'll see you on
in
auction day.
Yorkshire.
Brilliant.
Yorkshire tea, Yorkshire puddings. E-bagum.
Brilliant. Thank you.
Take care. Safe journey. See you soon, guys. Thank you. I cannot believe I've never been to Yorkshire, and I've never actually been to an auction before, so I'm really excited.
We've got some fascinating bits, really interesting bits. Houdini sack. I mean, it's fantastic. So I really hope that we can get some really good prices for her. And I want her to go away thinking, one, with the best auction house, but also with a love for Yorkshire.
So yeah, she's actually got quite a lot of film memorabilia and bits.
Well, that always does well, doesn't
yeah,
it?
it does.
Yeah.
Back at the auction house, the heat is on to get Lizzie's things safely unloaded and into the sale room. Every item must be researched and lotted up in plenty of time before the sale, which is in just 2 weeks' time. Sale room manager Jeremy is already working his magic on the Houdini sack.
Lizzie has a lot of very, very interesting items, but this is potentially one of the most interesting. Selling anything like this causes us a slight problem because we need to have a rock-solid provenance with it, because otherwise anybody could come up with a green sack with a bit of rope in it and say, this used to belong to Harry Houdini. Luckily, with the advent of the internet, we can trace this back, and this was sold at 2 major London auction houses, and that's the provenance that we need. We can be very, very confident that there isn't any problem with selling it. It belonged to Harry Houdini, and he used it in a very, very famous trick where he was tied into it, dropped into a locked box. His lovely assistant wife clapped her hands, and before we knew where we were, they'd swap places. It's got 1 or 2 battle scars on it, which, you know, we do like to see with these things, that we would be naturally suspicious if something like this was in absolutely perfect condition. It's a pleasure to be able to sell something like this with this cast iron provenance.
Lizzie's made the 250-mile journey up from Hampshire for the big day, bringing a bit of extra sparkle to Kirby Moorside.
Hi! Look at this. Yeah, welcome to Yorkshire.
Wow,
I thought
first
you were
time
gonna-
in Yorkshire.
Oh,
I dressed up for Yorkshire.
Yeah, so I've got your nice flat cap, look. They'll let you in with that. There we
Really?
go. Yeah, present from Yorkshire.
Doesn't really go with the rest
No, it
of
does,
the
honestly.
outfit, but
That makes you acceptable up here.
Yeah?
Yeah, yeah. Are you looking forward to it?
I am actually. I'm really, really excited.
Yeah.
I've
It's
got my
gonna do well.
lucky pants on.
Have you? All right.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
They're staying on. I don't know whether this hat will.
Right, OK. Well,
Right.
on that note, shall we go in?
Yeah, come on. I'm excited.
Lizzie's ready to say goodbye to her things.
There we go.
Thanks, darling.
No worries.
Although for some items, it won't exactly be a tearful farewell.
I'm so happy I'm not going to see this doll again. Oh, I mean, look at her. Bless her.
Well, I don't know if North Yorkshire is ready for Lizzie Cundy.
Oh, and my dress. You see, this has many memories.
I think she's going to enjoy it. It's a little bit different, you know. It's not quite, you know, red carpet, but more clippy rug where we are.
We got Ben-Hur's helmet. I mean, look at that.
I'm a little bit nervous about some of her items. Houdini's sack, you know, will that disappear? But, you know, whatever happens, I think we're going to have a lot of fun.
I'm so excited to see Angus do his stuff. He's always telling me how good he is. Let's really see if he is that good. Can't wait.
Lizzie's hoping to make enough cash to visit her son in Australia. So let's see how many of her 25 lots Angus can shift. Watching online bids are Jack and Eleanor, while Joe's on the phones again, and Sam's bag porter duty. As Kirby Moorside's first ever flat cap and pink fur coat combo settles into position, it's showtime.
Right, we're adding a bit of glamour to North Yorkshire.
First up, it's Houdini's sack, for which Lizzie has set a reserve of £1,000. Can Angus conjure up some hefty bids?
Harry Houdini's disappearing sack. We have tried it out and it did work.
Shall we try again, Angus, and see if you disappear?
Maybe when I've sold it. I've got 420 opening bid here at 420, 60, 600, £600. We're out at 600 at 600. 620, 40, 60, 80, 700, 700 at 720, 740, £740 it is then at 740.
It's come up £260 short of what Lizzie wanted, so she's hanging on to it. It's not the best start. Can Angus get things going with the prop helmet from the movie Ben-Hur?
I've got 100, 120, 130, 140, 150, 160, 170, 180. £180 it is. 180 for the Centurion helmet. 190 is it now? Yes. £180 it is then for Ben-Hur at 180.
Yes! The helmet's gone from Hollywood to Halifax, and Lizzie's up and running.
Delighted with that.
The first of Lizzie's mum's antique dolls are up next. This lot contains one French and one German, both from the turn of the century.
And we're off. 22, 5, 8, 32, 5, 35, 88, 42, 5, £45, 48, 50, 50 a bid, £50 a bid, 55, 60, 5, 5, 5 in the room, 65 in the room, 70, 75 I've got online, 80, 80, 80 in the room, 5, fresh bid, 90, thank you, 5 just in time, sorry, 100 would be nice, wouldn't it? Thank you very much. At £100 it is, then £100 at £100.
You can rest easy now, Lizzie. They're off to a new home in Middlesbrough.
Woo! Thank you!
And the good news doesn't end there. In just 120 seconds, Angus rapidly sees off the other two as well.
At £75. We're all done for the doll at 50.
Putting an end to Lizzie's nightmare and bringing in a further £125. But is anyone here in the market for a posh frock? Made by designer Pia Michi and worn just the once by Lizzie herself to a red carpet charity do.
This is the lot you've all been waiting for.
Well, it's very good. It could fit any of you.
I've got a bid of £5.
£5?
No, I'm only joking, Right, £50 I'm bid at 50. At 50 it is, then at 50. We can ship to London if there's no Yorkshire lasses that'll fit into this. 5, 60, 65, 70, 5, 80. £80 it is, then at £80 it is, then at £80 at 80. We're all done, I'm selling at £80.
It's been bought by a local. That'll turn a few heads on the high street.
That's not so bad. It's worth a fortune, but whoever's got it's very lucky.
Over the next quarter of an hour, 50 more lots come under Angus's gavel, including a sterling silver cigar case made in Birmingham in 1917.
All done at 65.
An Art Deco silver travel watch that belonged to Lizzie's mum.
All done at 70.
And the plaster casts of Arnie's fists made for the movie Conan the Barbarian.
We're selling that at £42.
Well done, Angus.
But can he end the sale in a blaze of glory? The final lot is Lizzie's pair of 19th century fire dogs.
Where should be for this? £200 a bid at £200 it is, then at £200. Woo! 210, 220, 230, 240, at £240 it's at. At 240 it is, then at 240. We're all done. Selling then at 240.
It's a scorcher of a finale.
Very happy. Who won that?
You won't find them back there, Lizzie. That was an online bidder.
That's good.
Lizzie's lots are done and dusted. So after 1 or 2 ups and downs, is her dream trip down under still on the cards?
Hey, Lizzie.
Hi,
How are you doing? You all
Angus.
right?
Yeah, I'm really happy where it's gone, to be honest.
Good, good. There's some good bits in there, a lot of silver in there. But I think the dolls. You didn't like them, did you?
I couldn't bear the dolls. I am so relieved they've gone. I thought I'd have to pay someone to take them away.
There's a couple of bits that didn't get away, which is fine.
I'm pretty pleased how we've done.
Well, you'll be taking home £1,856.
Oh, I'm happy with that money.
Brilliant.
I'm
Good.
pleased.
Well, I'm glad you've enjoyed your trip to Yorkshire.
I've loved it and I'm coming
Wonderful.
back. I want to do your job. I think I'll be good at it.
Brilliant.
Okay, see you later. I'm not just coming away with a flat cap, I'm coming away with loads of money and a great experience of Yorkshire. I am coming back. In fact, I could even live here.
She's had a good result, and I think she's had a great day out. She's going to go away with an amazing taste of Yorkshire. I'm really pleased, because, you know, it's about selling items, but it's also being about an ambassador for the county that you live in. So I think job well done today.